Here's to a life where the drinks
Hey, enjoy.
keep
How are you doing?
flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
I don't think she will be worse. You mean like Lan Yan? For my no, like she is. If you mean Lan Yan actually is extremely good, if you ask me. Like why? She is great because of the shield, because she is a catalyst, because like she has actually pretty good Constellation 1 and 2. So all of the stuff all together makes her like pretty good character. Because I don't need shield. Tomorrow I have exam, but I have Viva set, and I will never farm it. Hate Viva set. Oh, like enjoy. Like you know, like if you have like let's say personal preferences, it's like a completely different like story. But overall, that shield might be incredibly good. Not because of the shield, by the way. You know why? Because she has the great Constellation 2. Which increase, let's say, restore shield strengths by doing normal attacks. And what does it mean? It means you can use, let's say you don't have citlali, right? And let's say she's so convenient, she's so convenient that you can use Lan Yan in any normal, with any normal attacks, like not range and melee attacks. And that shield can be extremely like powerful. I mean, like extremely like tanky, you know. So yeah, great character, not gonna lie. And she's a 4-star place out of her skill. You don't need to like use her burst at all. Yes, you can if you need some additional swirl. Let's say, by the way, I was like a little bit like I didn't know like if she can swirl by using her skill, and yes, she can. It means like you use her skill. Like the rotation is like that. As you know, like swirl lasts for 10 seconds. Just a second. Vivi set. So like increase swirl, like elemental rest to like elemental infuse, and like swirl by 40% for 10 seconds, right? So you can use skill. You get infusion for 10 seconds, and after like some period of time, you can use her burst to get another swirl, then you get back that shield again. So actually it's great. And if you have Constellation, I mean like Constellation 6, which gives you additional charge, that is way more better. The only problem is weapons. I mean like yeah, actually the best free-to-play one is TDDS, because of like it gives you a lot of stats, I mean like affixes, I mean like yeah, power. It's actually crazy. Like it's a weapon like we are now using on citlali. This one, you don't need to level it up. So yeah, unfortunately you lose some. Like let's say for Lan Yan, you actually need to level it up because she needs that attack. Even if not so much, you still need that attack. But we have like other options as well. You can use any like attack based weapon or energy recharge. Like this one might be okay because of energy recharge. This one might be okay because of base attack. You don't need crit rate. This might be extremely good because it gives you attack and also energy recharge after using skill. It's not like this weapon is crazy. So you have we have a lot of options. So this one is good. Even Obsidian Codex can be used. You know why? Because yeah, this one is actually not bad if you need like kinda like, yeah, in any case I would say TDDS is the best one. After that maybe this one. Because yeah, mostly you will go for Constellation. So yeah, we have actually a lot of options. You also can use this one. Why? Because like yeah, you can do healing and get some energy. It's also a pretty valuable option. So yeah, a lot of options actually. Catalyst, it's great. Yeah, you know why Constellation 2 is crazy? It's not because like it's something it's give you, like you can use normal attacks by like you use a skill, you use that skill, get the shield, switch to your DPS character, let's say Arlecchino, right? And if you do normal attacks, that shield like yeah, like restore its strengths. That's crazy, actually. Let's say it's made for arlecchino, for... in some cases for mavuika as well. You can use on Diluc, you can use on Xianling, by the way, as well. You know why? Because when you use her skill, you do normal attacks, and yeah, that Pyronado is like go around you, around your active character. So yeah, like a lot of like crazy amount of characters, not gonna lie, especially melee, but still it's okay. Even if you don't use that option, I mean like that normal attacks, that's shield is still okay, you know. So yeah, let's say if like citlali's shield for me, like with 660 EM is enough, that shield at Constellation 0, she's a 4-star, just keep that in mind. It's better than Lan Yan's shield. That's crazy. It's great shield. His scales on attack, it's actually bad. You know why? I would say the best option for her is going to be attack, attack, attack. I mean like Sand, Goblet, and Crit and Circlet. It's the best option in my opinion, like attack to like strength that shield. But you can go energy recharge Sand and attack attack. It's also not a bad option. You know why to like to use that? Because she's not a bad DPS as well. And she is great at for arlecchino. Exactly. I mean like you can use at for arlecchino. That's true. Yes, she is great at Constellation 2 for arlecchino especially. But you know why is that? Let's say I don't like Zhongli's shield, because Zhongli's shield is always a waste of time, huge amount of time, which is actually so inconvenient. So yeah, like if you use Zhongli's top skill, it doesn't give you any shield. That's a problem. It's only like place pillar for 20 seconds ish, right? Just a second. Yeah, like shield duration, like that totem duration as well, that pillar duration, 20 seconds. You need to use hold, which is actually like, yeah, it takes some time, which is actually not so convenient. It's actually extremely... but citlali also plays out of skill, and you get the shield, you know? You don't need to use that burst at all. For citlali, you need to use that burst to get Night Soul points, but yeah, it's actually extremely useful. I can't wait to get Chevreuse. Oh, about Chevreuse, like, I don't know, like, if I'm not mistaken, in Jor, you have pretty good arlecchino. If you want to go for more Constellation, then yes. About Chevreuse, maybe I'll skip, you know why? Because I cannot decide which character to go. I mean, like, I don't want Constellation for my arlecchino, because my arlecchino is pretty good. Tomorrow I will release a video about arlecchino's EM and like and the damage is crazy, not gonna lie, like especially for this Pile Abyss, she's just insane. But we have Mavuika now. Mavuika is just like, yeah, she's just crazy. So yeah, the point is, I cannot decide which character to go. Like, let's say, most likely I will do like maybe couple multis on Chlorine banner, even though I don't like Chlorine so much, unfortunately, yeah. But she's a new character, if like, yeah, I will be lucky enough. Alright, so, let's maybe do some Spire Abysses. Just like, yeah, I want to check, you know what, yesterday, like, Dreamers told me that, like, he uses Neuvillette. Neuvillette another great option, actually, unfortunately, for this one, but, maybe. So, like, how is that, oh, you don't have Chevreuse, because, yeah, I know, I feel you, I know, I understand that, so yeah, you don't have Chevreuse at all. That's actually a problem, you know why, because Chevreuse give you additional team comp, not only for arlecchino, she can be used on Chlorine, she can be used on Mavuika, she can be used on... Actually, she can be used alone. If you have Constellation 6, she's crazy. Among all of the 4 stars at the moment, if you ask me, if you want to do like speed runs, she may be best one now. No one can compete her. I mean, like among 4 stars, because she can one-shot literally anyone. But especially in like electro charge teams, I mean like only electro and pyro characters. I better get Chevreuse. A bit chivalrous. Oh yeah, I feel so. Yeah, you don't need additional constellation, but yes, like you don't need constellations. It's better to go for chivalrous. Also, like we are going to get new characters. Like I don't think they will be terrible. Just imagine if the 4-star are so great. I mean, like that Lan Yan. And as you know, guys, like Lan Yan is not a natlan character. It's bad and maybe good at the same time. I don't know. Like for me, it's bad actually. So yeah, she's an Azuma character, that's why she will be in like that, like choose a 4-star character. And by the way, we are going to get her, if I'm not mistaken, immediately in like, for me it's 2 days. So yeah, it's not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, right? Yeah, on January 21st. If you remember, I told you that maybe I will go for a weapon. I mean, like this one. But no, I don't want to do that. It's better to go for Lan Yan or like just save for now. You know why? I want to get a couple characters, which is Yansan. Yansan said to be a 5-star character, and she's polearm. You know, that polearm or like lowly character might be extremely useful, and she's a 5-star at the same time. Until Skirk, or well, Skirk, I don't know. Like, you know why? I have, I don't know. For me, Skirk looks like kinda not great option. You know why? She might be the same. Like, let's say, if you ask me, like compare with Arlecchino and Mavuika stuff. Yes, Arlecchino is still great, no doubt about that. She has some problems, and if Skirk is going to be physical damage, that's a big problem if you ask me. So yeah, that's bad. That's so bad. I don't want to see some like physical damage. Yes, it's not maybe, even if damage will be just crazy, still physical damage is kind of like, yeah. We don't have so many characters who can buff this like physical damage. It's Zhongli, it's Furina. You can buff with Xianyun. Because yeah, with Constellation she can rush at 50%. We also have a couple characters. Let's say, if I'm not mistaken, it's Mika. I don't have him, but it's like, yeah, he for specific weapon wielders. So yeah, not so many characters who can help you with that. And it also depends, like, it depends on, like, if she's going to be a normal attacker or like, yeah, something like that. I assume that she's going to be a normal attacker. Okay, so, you know what I want? Yesterday, Dreamers told me about the team. Neuvillette, Furina, Xianling, and Nahida. And Mavuika, Citlali, Bennett, and Diona. So, I would say it's better to swap the teams. So, Diona, Mavuika, Citlali, and Bennett on the first half. Right? Or even switch Citlali like here and go for maybe Rosa, because Rosa might be good. Actually, yes. So yeah, the team is going to be like this. Rosa, definitely he has Rosa. And second team is going to be Furina, Neuvillette, and maybe Ororon. You know why? Because yeah, I need to get used to Neuvillette at like, yeah, like this one maybe. We have healer in here, we have healer in here. So yeah, I would say this team. I don't know if he has Ororon. If I'm not mistaken, yes, he can use like Fischl. Hey Rohit, how are you doing? So yeah, today's topic is about like Lan Yan, but we can do whatever you want. I want to test the team like Dreamers told me about yesterday. So yeah, as you know, Dreamers used like Neuvillette for a first half, which is actually not a great idea because of this guy, you know, and this guy as well. It's bad. I would say it's better to switch the teams. I'll go for like, yeah, Neuvillette on the second half. Maybe with some Pyro, right? Because yeah, you can maybe destroy this one's shield by using Ororon, because you know why? When you use, yeah, we can give it a try. We can give it a try. So about Lan Yan, so yeah, Lan Yan is like, she's okay actually, she's not bad. We have a lot of weapons. Like when you want a character, let's say like when you consider to go for a character, I would say it's better to check weapons, which weapons she might use, which artifact set, you know, like it's all makes sense, because without, let's say, if we don't have good weapon for Lan Yan, then go for Lan Yan's not a great idea, but we have a lot of different weapons we can use. 3-star like TDDs, 4-star like Favonius, Sacrificial Fragments, Favonius Codex. We also have some energy recharge weapons, which is actually also extremely useful on her. 5-star weapon as well. Citlali's signature weapon is good on her. Yes, and also that Citlali's weapon will give you 28% damage buff. What do you rank Mizuki in comparison to other standard? Oh, that's actually a difficult question. You know why? On paper, she looks insane. What I tell you. Why? Because she actually kinda DPS driver for your off-field characters. But unfortunately, it's only like for the characters who can be, for the elements which can be swirled. So yeah, it's not Dendro, it's not Geo, you know that, and it's not Anemo. So yeah, it's only for like Fek, it's Pyro, Hydro, Electro, and Cryo. But she's not bad. I mean, like, you can use kinda the characters like Mavuika, right? Ororon, Furina, and that's a great team. Or you can avoid using Ororon and use another Anemo character. Let's say, or another Pyro character, let's say Bennett, maybe, yeah. Or maybe Yelan. You know, like someone, I mean, like, who can increase your damage, who has, like, the character who has, like, some off-field abilities, and use that Mizuki on field. On paper, she looks crazy, not gonna lie. But you know what's the problem? Like, her value depends on this. I mean, on blessing. That's a problem. So yeah, let's say if you have enough buff, she is good. If you don't have buffs, she might be not so useful, unfortunately. Hey Sino, how are you doing? Is Mavuika good with 2-piece obsidian and 2-piece cinder city? Actually, no, Sino. It's better to go like Obsidian Codex always. You can use Cinder City, let's say if you want to see your other teammates more powerful, let's say Mualani, let's say Kinich, let's say, I don't know, Chasca maybe, you know, but I still wouldn't suggest you. The best set is like for Obsidian Codex, you know why? Because whatever it takes, you need to, like, as you know, by using Mavuika's burst, you get a buff. This buff applies to your active character, but this buff scales on fighting spirit. So the more fighting spirit you get, the more buff you can get. So yeah, let's say if you have 200 fighting spirit, it means 40% elemental damage bonus buff, which is actually significant. Yeah, it's like duplicate within 20 seconds. So yeah, it's like going down kinda 2% per second, but that's all right. Because of that, like, it's better to use Obsidian Codex, right? Because she still has that skill which can attack. Like, yeah, when she is off field, you can use that burst which deals a ton of damage, then switch to your mualani, I don't know, kinich, etc., something like that, and do the damage. K-pop girl. Is Mavuika good for? So, okay, let's try this team. Like, Dreamers told me about the team because I want to try like this one. So yeah, and Neuvillette, it's not a great one. Neuvillette, unfortunately, is bad for these spy lobbies. Not extremely bad, but kinda bad. And if I'm not mistaken, like, yeah, he has citlali.
Burn it down!
Oh, man, yeah. Yes. I usually try to put my DPS character on a third slot, and I messed up. Hey Kjux, how are you doing? Okay, Vortex, I am actually gonna switch Mavuika from support for mualani to a DPS. Yeah, it's, you know why it's better? Because Mavuika is so strong, it's better to use that burst at least once every rotation or like every other rotation to get that additional damage. That damage is crazy actually. And if you ask me, you know, with mualani, dealing damage kinda a little bit, not difficult, but yeah, kinda like not so convenient, I would say. Mavuika in this case way better. I think now we'll start building Rosa. Is there anything I have to keep in mind? Oh, actually no, Rohit, like just build her. If you have couple constellation, it's okay. Or like, you can use like instructor set on her, by the way. It's also not a bad option. But yeah, she's good. She's not bad, not gonna lie. I mean, like, she is not, yes, for arlecchino, she's not so great. You know why? Because she doesn't provide any shield. That shield is crazy, especially, that's why citlali is so valuable, you know? But still, you can use Rosa with arlecchino. The only problem is that field, it's so small. But for Mavuika, like, yeah, it's okay. You know why? Because, let's say, Mavuika also has pretty, like, kind of when she does that donuts, it's also a field, you know? So yeah, for Mavuika, she's normal. I have 92 crit when my Mavuika has like I'm crit damage when I level up. Oh, that's crazy. Actually, hey Kiki, how are you doing? I mean, actually, it's not a bad ratio. Would be nice to increase crit damage a little bit if you can, like 230, etc., something like that. But it also depends, like what, which sand you use, because let's say if you play out of vape or melt, it's better to use elemental mastery. I have a video on my channel which one is better, by the way. Like, if you, let's say, just a second, let me show you. Rohit, about like Rosa, like I like Rosa a lot. You know why? I like Rosa because she has fast, she is good energy battery, she's good battery, she has great skill. Because that skill, by the way, if you have Constellation, if I'm not mistaken, it's Constellation 2 or something, she can give you crit rate to your active character. It's extremely valuable. Yes, it scales on her own crit rate. So yeah, it's up to 12%, but it's still okay. You know, why not? Why not? It's actually a good option. Just a second, and I will go for... Who was the last one? I know that Dreamers don't have... Oh yeah, Ororon. I don't know if it has Ororon. So yeah, team is going to be like this. Hey Sandar, how are you doing? It looks like I won't be able to get Mavuika or Xilonen. For real? No way. I mean, like both of them? Oh wait. It's rough, not gonna lie. I mean, like, it would be nice to get at least one of them. Why is that? You don't want to get them? Or like, yeah, it's your lone pity? Hello, can you suggest me some like teams? I can't even clear like stage 1. Oh, yes, it depends, Kiki. It depends on your characters, but yes, I can. I mean, would be nice to check like at least the characters you have. Because actually, the like first floor, it's kinda tricky. It's not so difficult maybe, but you need some damage. Unfortunately, yes, they made the like mostly for pyro characters, as you know, especially for like Mavuika and Arlecchino. If you have one of them, you actually saved. Unfortunately, Neuvillette is not so great, and Xiao as well. But yes, I can, of course. Like, it depends which characters you have. Can you try Arlecchino, Rosa, Diona, Bent? Yes, I can. Rohit, just a second. Let me try this one first. Then I will switch to team you told me about. Thank you very much, Sandar. Thank you very much. How are you? Hey, Dreamers. How are you doing? I haven't evolved mualani. Evolved mualani? I mean, like, evolved, you mean like completely leveled up or something? Can you check? Yes, of course I can, Sandar, no problem. Just like Pyro Traveler works. Yes, Pyro Traveler is okay, actually. You can use Pyro Traveler. He is, since he is
I wasn't waiting for you.
Unfortunately, I
just
don't
happened
use
to
him
be
because like
resting.
Bennett, etc., something like that. But yeah, he's useful and he can use Cinder City. So yeah, he's not a bad option. Yes, Sandar, of course I can. Just give me your in-game ID. I have made her better, at least. No problem, like Sandar. Just give me your in-game ID. I have Diluc as a main DPS and other good 4-star supportive as well. Only Diluc, right? If you have Diluc, actually for... I can check Diluc actually. I don't think he is like so... Yeah, he can actually be useful. Let me try this one first, then I will try Diluc. I heard next Imaginarium Theater is going to be Pyro. Yes, maybe, like, maybe Dreamers. I still don't know. Usually they just give us like info in advance, but as you know, next Imaginarium City is going to be within like kinda 2 weeks or something, if I'm not mistaken. Just a second. Yeah, it's 12 days, so yeah. Have you tried sacrificial on Diluc? Sacrificial like on Diluc? Which version of... Oh, no, you know why?
That stretch feels good.
Because, you know why? Because actually his skill has pretty low cooldown, and because of that, like, it's better to use some DPS weapon. But no, I didn't. I haven't tried. I think I need to wait a little longer account to my level up able to complete. It depends, Kiki. By the way, what's your level? Like, I mean, like adventure rank and like wall level. Let's say if it's like 57 or 58, actually you should be able to clear this one. But you need some specific characters. Even though this Spy Lapis is not like characters check, I mean, like, you don't need specific characters. Unfortunately, you need some DPS character, yeah. You still can, you know, like, I saw runs with a 4-star only, but this 4 stars looks like a 5-star, you know, all of this constellation, etc., something like that. So yeah, it's not like for a completely free-to-play player or like for a fresh account, not gonna lie. You need some damage. Yes, Sandar, I can. Just let me just check this one. Oh, adventure rank 50. Oh, okay. Like, if you adventure rank 50, actually it's wall level 6 or something, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 7. You have the look. Like, would be nice if you want to just like place your characters within that showroom. Give me your in-game ID and I maybe will do something. Maybe we can check the... But I don't think you can clear like with 9-star with adventure rank 50, because you know why? Most likely you don't have good enough artifacts, but it makes sense a lot, especially against these bosses. You know, they are pretty tough. I mean, like, they are pretty tanky, but it's possible to do something. Oh, like Dreamers, I already did that yesterday. No problem, I will do it again. I already did that yesterday. I mean, like, I used arlecchino,
waiting for you.
and I used like...
I just happened to be resting.
Like, yeah. Let me first do like... Rohit asked me to use... Oh, yeah, by the way, Rohit asked me to use Rosa and Diona and arlecchino. Yeah, like, just a second. Let me just... By the way, this team is for you, like, Dreamers. I switched Diona, Rosa, Mavuika, Bennett on the first half, and Neuvillette on the second one. So yeah, let's...
Special!
Everybody stand back! Adventure! Yeah! Punishment! Pyroclastic surge!
try it again. Yes, I tried doing floor 12. It take me like whole 5 minutes to clear first half, and other half like it hard as well. You know why? If you have, by the way, if you have ororon, I made a video like ororon or citlali. You can stun that enemy, and that will help you a lot. But for the second half, you better to use Bennett and Xianyun. It will help you just like, yeah, they are great characters.
Look at you, Boozel.
I'm going in! You can't run! Shiver! Light up the blazing sun!
Unfortunately, you know what you need to do. Yeah, I missed that one.
Incinerate! Rev the engines! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Yeah! Punishment!
Just a place.
Breath from the sky!
No, it's not like that. It's bad. How can I join your channel membership? What? Channel membership? I mean, like, I didn't get that membership channel. I mean, like, I don't have that, if I'm not my hurts to see that, like, Sorian, like, yes, Andar, it's like that. Okay. Actually, yes, I agree with like Rohit. You know why? Because if you at level adventure level 50 and you can clear like floor 11 in some cases might be extremely difficult. You know why? They made it not so easy, especially when you need to like protect that you know, like you know, it's actually difficult, not so easy. If you can clear it with 27 stars, which means like, yeah, it's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Above the 12, like last floor, it's a little bit difficult, like not gonna lie. But still, we can do something. R50 was like struggling at... actually, that's true. Oh yeah, something like that, yeah.
Lizard tail, pepper.
I haven't
Star
monetized yet,
conch?
so yeah. I will do it like later, but yeah,
Dreadfully
I'm okay, so yeah.
cocktail.
Today is Citlali's birthday. Oh yeah, like for real? Ah, yes, maybe it's the first time I opened the game, so yeah, I missed that somehow. But yes, Kiki, like, you know, like guys, like... Oh yeah, just because I'm... So yeah, it's like, oh, but yeah, Kiki, you know why? If you can clear like that floor 11 with 27 stars, it's crazy, not gonna lie, because like even that floor is pretty difficult. This one is a little bit specific. Okay, let me start this one first.
Rise with the sun!
Shake it, ass!
Teamwork is dreamwork! You can't run!
Yeah, that's a problem. You know what's a problem? I need to place that, like, you need to find proper place.
Burn it down!
Right here.
Think you can bully me? Can't handle your dream. Lights out.
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Everybody stand back! Yeah! Shiver!
Scratch. Diana special.
Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun!
Think you can bully me?
Let's light it up! Judgment!
Shake it, ass!
Light it up! I'm going in! Punishment!
Look at you, Boozel. Think you can bully me?
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Early game like Ruin Guards or late game Yimka King, the spin attack always give me trauma. Yes, this one is actually 7 wins now. What? Oh, one of my friend on. Oh, for real, 50-50, 7 back to back. That's crazy, Kiki. You know. And I scared now for pulling Furina. I wish you best of luck, Kiki, because Furina is actually crazy character, and if you don't have Furina, like yeah, Furina will like buff, like boost your account by a lot. But keep that in mind, Kiki, you need a good healer, and if you have Jin, like not build it, I would suggest you to build Jin or any other healer, you know. Yeah, my ping is again like crazy. The 7 is just crazy, not gonna lie. I recently got an interest in Sino. I mean, you mean Sino like
the shrouded path is not meant to be
maybe
move forward
Hey
with
Rafat,
blind
how are you
ambition,
doing?
and the smoke might suffocate
About
you.
Sino, you know what, guys? Jean or Charlotte works. I mean, like, yes, you can use Charlotte. You know what's with Charlotte actually, kinda. Maybe I wouldn't suggest you to go for Charlotte. You know why? Because like her burst is like for 5 seconds, lasts for 5 seconds. Like Jin is better. Like in any case, Jin is better because Jin is also can buff. Jin is also has like not all like with that circle she can debuff as well. So yeah, she's crazy. And Jin is like accept. I mean, like you can get Jin out of like if you lose 50-50. Yes, it's bad, but still Jin is a great option. But yeah, you can use Charlotte. I would suggest maybe to use other characters other than Charlotte, but Charlotte is not a bad option. But I am thinking using her on Neuvillette. Oh, if you are going to use with you have Neuvillette. If you're going to use with Neuvillette, you don't need any healer. But you know, like you never know. Maybe let's say. Anyway, yes, if you're going to use with Neuvillette, you don't need any healer. Jin has the most of healing. I mean, no, she hasn't the most. At the moment for Furina, if I'm not mistaken, best healer is Xianyun, second one is Xianyun, and third one is Jin. Xilonen is also not bad. The problem is Xilonen heal only active character, you know. Alright, let's try this one.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
The tides beckon.
Let's see if I can like.
Settle down.
The spirit alive! You've improved a lot. Fulfill our pact!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
You've improved a lot. You've improved a lot.
Can I do that?
Time to shine! Show no mercy! Citlali is hot!
Let the mighty be humble.
Actually, it's possible. Just a second. Let me just adjust my team. Oh my god, I just did one single pull and got Mavuika. I can't believe, oh my god, for real?
Remind me of snakes.
Oh, congrats with that,
Use
like
their
Kiki.
shape
If you
and
got
appearance to
Mavuika,
divine
actually,
the future.
you just can,
second
yeah,
thought,
you can clear
seems a little
this one.
dangerous.
This one is actually for Mavuika. Congrats. Yeah, I still, how is that possible? I'm on 10 PD at 50-50. Congrats, one single, that's crazy. But yeah, Furina is game changer, can't wait. Yeah, Furina is crazy, not gonna lie. Furina is just crazy. What if the weekly boss showed up in Spilobis like Scar. No, like it's actually it's impossible. You know why, Sandar? Because we never got any like weekly bosses in Spilobis. Never ever. Like it happened. Like it I don't want to say that maybe yes in the future, but at the moment, yeah, no. We never had like Raiden, we never had Wanderer, like Ashdaha, like these bosses, that whale in like Fontaine, you know, Fontaine whale boss. So yeah, never. It's only like these bosses, which is like Matt bots, Matt's bosses. That's it. Just so, yeah, like that's alright. I mean, like it's like now I am 4 streak looks like I have to lose next one. Kiki, like I would say no need to be so like pessimistic. I would say, you know, like you will be alright. I mean, like it depends which character you want to get. If you want to go for Furina, it's a long way to go because as you know, next banner is going to be Arlecchino and Chlorine, and I maybe would suggest you to skip both characters, no need to go, and even for a 4-star, because Mavuika alone actually, it's already a team. She is crazy, and most likely you have some supportive characters like Shinchu, right? Like, let's say, I don't know, like maybe like Rosa, maybe you have Rosa, maybe you have Shanling, maybe you have Bennett. So yeah, like if you have these characters, you're right, you will be fine. Because, you know, like you cannot use Bennett with Neuvillette. I know, just I saw. That's alright, Sandar, that's okay. I'm also upgrading my Kaya, because he is cryo. I can use him. I can, it's better to use if you ask me. Maybe yes, Kaya. Actually, Kaya is not a bad option. You know what's the problem with Kaya? He's not a healer. And he cannot heal at all. I mean, like in this case, even Charlotte can be better because Charlotte, if I'm not mistaken, Charlotte is a catalyst character. Just a second. So unfortunately my Charlotte is level 20. I don't use her so much. Yeah, she's a catalyst, and because of that, maybe you can use this weapon. Like, yeah, to like be a battery and also like a healer at the same time. Yeah, but in this case, you need a lot of energy recharge. Raiden isn't really the toughest to fight, but if you don't know the combos, it's gonna be that. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I mean, like, yes, if you face like Raiden for a first time, then yes, she's actually pretty difficult, not gonna lie. And if you don't have any DPS. Have you tried Mona's buff? No, I haven't tried Mona's buff. You know why? Because she's so powerful. I mostly use Melt Team. For Melt Team, Mona is not great. It's better to use for Vape Team. So yeah, let me try it again. So yeah, Mavuika. Unfortunately, this team is not so great. Let me do some adjustment. So yeah, first team was like this one. Second one is good. The only problem is my damage. And I go for citlali. Maybe I should go for... I need Pyro, definitely. Oh, by the way, why I use citlali and ororon at the same time? Because they can do the same, right? You don't need to use both of them. It's better to go like, yeah, that's actually a good idea. My bad. Yes, Charlotte is a catalyst. Yeah, Charlotte kills with attack. Oh yeah, in this case you can use TDDS. No, like it's not because of HP. She can be a healer for your team. Everything is hard until you get Zhongli. I mean, actually, you know, like as you know, guys, like the topic of the stream is Lan Yan. Lan Yan is a great option, not gonna lie. And if you ask me, since you can get Lan Yan for free, especially for you, Kiki, maybe I would suggest you to go. Let's say I have Zhongli, but I never use him. You know why? I don't like that dedicated healer who can only dedicated shielder who can only give you some defensive utility. It's actually bad. I mostly prefer using Shinchu, which gives you some resistance to interruption and healing. Let's say I like to use Diona style shield. You know why? It's not so tanky. It gives you some shield, which is actually helpful. Citlali shield also okay, you know. And Lan Yan's shield with that swirling ability, and also by using TDDS you can get more damage, more buff. It's actually crazy. So yeah, consider to like you can get that character for free. I don't get it. What? Have you ever? Oh, exhausted statue. Exhausted statue, you know what it means? Like a statue of the 7 when you just like use all of the HP. It's possible, yeah. I done it a couple times. It's actually terrible. So yeah, let's go like maybe. It would be nice to use Pyro actually. So yeah, let's go like this team. Most like, as I know, Dreamers. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? No, you're not. We're just like started. That's for Charlotte. The better option would be Ballad of the Blue. Like yeah, Eye of Perception. You know why? Because yeah, you need that like energy recharge and attack maybe because of that. Oh my god, for real? Like 70k HP jungler? Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, but you know what? Like that statue gets that energy or something like back quickly. So yeah, you will be alright. Alright, let's go for Shanling. So yeah, the team is going to, for Dreamers, you can use like this team. You can go like this one. It's going to be like Diona, Rosa, Mavuika, and Bennett for the first half, and Citlali, Furina, Neuvillette, and Shanling. I would say this team might be the best one for you to fight like first, second. Unfortunately, the only problem is, yeah, the only problem is that shield. That shield. Yeah, let's give it a try, because you know why? It's better to use Electro, some character, or maybe you can go to, actually, maybe we can use Traveler, you know? Let's try this one, then like decide. Oh, Rosario, yes, Rosario is great. Recharge in 25 minutes of offline time. For real? Yeah, it's 25 minutes, it's not so high. Genshin, Furina, Nahida, Shogun, Mavuika, AFK team. What? You know, like Mirak, it's not a great team, you know that. It's, you know why? Shogun, Mavuika. Because why is that? You don't have any healer in this team, and you don't have anyone who can get like give you healer, you know, Mirak. So yeah, I will give it a try, no problem. Oh yeah, it needs a healer. You can maybe use Nahida with yeah, you can use Nahida as a healer actually. But still, like, it's not a great team, not gonna lie. Because yeah, Shogun, Mavuika. Mavuika, if Shogun, Raiden Shogun is going to be a DPS or like EM, most likely it's Hyperbloom team. But Hyperbloom, you know what's the problem with Hyperbloom now? Enemies, like all of the enemies get so much HP. Hyperbloom is actually not so powerful now, unfortunately. So you need some like kinda pretty good DPS character like Arlecchino, maybe like Mavuika, maybe like even like Neuvillette is better now. Maybe Yao Yao instead Nahida. Yao Yao would be better. Yeah, I agree with you. Yao Yao would be better. Was the team good? I mean, like which one, Rohit? No, it's not a great team. You know why? Now at the moment, this pile base, it's a little bit difficult to use Hyperbloom. Yeah, Aggravate is okay because Aggravate gives you like damage and it scales, you know, Aggravate scales, but Hyperbloom scales only on level and Elemental Mastery. And the problem is, the damage is like, you cannot increase damage by giving more attack or etc, something like that. It's like, yeah, it's the same damage, it's only scales on EM, and it's difficult to get some EM, you know, you need a 5-star weapons or something like that. So yeah, for free to play it's like the same damage. Or Arlecchino, I haven't tried it yet, but I will. Just a second, Rohit. This team is okay. I don't want to say it's crazy, because let's say it's the same team, but instead of arlecchino, I'm using mavuika. I want to try this one. After that, I will do the team you told me about.
Rise with the sun! Going in!
Chicken and stir. Scratch.
Just a second, let me try it. On a shield, I never faced that problem actually. You know why? Because actually it works on a shield. It depends if you use off field or like on field. Let's say if you use DPS Raiden on shield, yes, it doesn't because it's a burst damage. But if you use skill, the skill works on shields. That skill, I mean Raiden skill, works on shield. If I'm not mistaken, like Sandar. Aggravate can scale of like crit. Yeah, that's true. Aggravate can scale of like on top of that, aggravate can be buffed. I mean, like by, let's say you can use like we have the character like Fischl. Fischl is great character, and that's why. So yeah, like aggravate is not a bad option. So yeah, okay, like just.
Light it up! You can't run! Everybody stand up!
Sayona special. Chicken and stir.
Shiver! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Think you can bully me?
Yeah! It's a punishment!
Look at you, Boozle.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Burn it down! Judgment!
It's better to not use anything, you know why? Because she, like this boss is actually now.
I'm going in!
Scratch. Can't handle your dream.
Shiver! You can't run! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Let's light it up!
Think you can bully me?
Come on.
Yeah! Everybody stand back! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Why? Just a second, guys. Hey Ali, how are you doing? Kazuha or Xilonen for more electro damage? Yeah, that's true. You can use like Kazuha or Xilonen for more. Like, let's say Kazuha or Xilonen. Yes, you can use one of them. The most weird thing is Mavuika's skill release energy particle, which she can't use for herself. Yes, but you know what? She actually crazy battery. Not gonna lie. I like to use that skill because she gives a ton of particles, you know, for Bennett especially.
Rise with the sun! Let's light it
You know
up!
what I'm going to do? I don't like these enemies, these small ones. You know why? Because when you use Mavuika's skill, they just like spread out immediately. Maybe we can go with Kazuha or Sucrose. Let's go like, yeah, instead of Diona, instead of... I need a healer. Oh yeah, we have healer actually. Let's go like this team. Let's go Sucrose. Let's go Rosa. Let's go Mavuika and Bennett. Okay, Sandar, I will try it. No problem. Like, you mean like a Raiden skill? Okay. All right. For the second team, I will go the same team. It's like citlali, Furina, Neuvillette, and Xianyun. You know, I saw today like someone uses arlecchino melt team with citlali. The trick he used that he waited for citlali to apply cra and then used normal attack. He didn't spam normal attack to just like wait. Oh yeah, actually, Mirak, like I did that already. I mean, like you need to wait. If you check my streams, you notice that I just wait a little bit. You don't need to spam. When you spam with arlecchino, you miss that melt. You know why? Even though she procs every 2.5 seconds, the problem is I don't know how, but you cannot catch it. So yeah, like it's the best option to do that, to get the melt. That's true. That's how you can get damage. And like, because if you try to spam arlecchino's normal attacks, you just missed all of the stuff. That's why citlali, let's say, you know why is that? Because citlali's application, like it's like 2 seconds. For arlecchino it's 2.5 seconds. So yeah, that's the only way you need to use that arlecchino and citlali. Today I finally level up my chasca. Oh, congrats, chasca. Oh yeah, that's true, Mirak. Like that's, oh, by the way, that's the only way to use citlali. It's the only way to use citlali and arlecchino. You cannot do, you know, like I can show you. Just a second. Let me just finish this one.
Absorption tech. Whoa, Mark 2.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You can't run.
Lights out.
The only problem is that you
Pyroclastic
cannot.
surge.
You see, like
Incinerate.
it's like it's terrible. Actually, it's like you cannot grab them. It's priorities. What? But Neuvillette is still level 80. The more. What? It's like then wait, then hit again. The more you know. The more you know. Oh yeah, maybe like you can check like if you have citlali, it's yeah, it's the only way.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Can you grow them?
I'm going in. Punishment. Light up the blazing sun. Incinerate. Rev the engine.
Absorption test.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Judgment. Shiver. Yeah. Wrath from the sky. Switching gears.
No, it's bad actually. It's better to use Diana. Diana gives me more. But Mirak arlecchino. It's better to use Diana. Okay, let me try Rosa team Rohit told me about. So yeah, the team is going to be like that. On the first half, it's going to be Diana, Rosa, arlecchino with her signature and Bennett. So yeah, I will skip second one, but it's possible to do it. I just need to get used to the team. This team is better, obviously, with mavuika. The only problem is, since you cannot get fighting spirit from any other characters, its damage is not so great, unfortunately. Okay, so
Diana special.
Everybody stand up.
Lights out.
Judgment. Transfixed. Teamwork is dreamwork. You can't run. Shiver.
Scratch. Look at you, Boozle.
Yeah. Let's light it up! Everybody,
Think you can pull it?
judgment!
If you notice that arlecchino is way more convenient to use. You see, you know why arlecchino is more convenient to use with this team? Because for mavuika you need to wait for that fighting spirit and get that burst to, like, because when she after using her burst she doesn't consume any night soul points, and you can do normal attacks which is infused by pyro. For arlecchino it's completely different. When she has bond of life she has that infusion. Yes, when you have low bond of life it means no damage, so you need to use that burst on skill again to get bond of life, but still it's way more convenient. So yeah, Rohit, this team, Diona, Rosa, Bennett, arlecchino is actually not bad. The only problem, her DPS is better than mavuika. Her DPS is not better than mavuika, Dreamers, come on, like we just discussed, and like arlecchino's best team and mavuika's best team is completely different. Mavuika's best team is better in DPS, but arlecchino in some cases might be more convenient to use. Mirak, how much left on the banner? It's couple days. It's 2 days for me. So yeah, Mirak, like just let me show you another stuff. Like if you see like you need to do some pause to attack, it's the same thing applies when you use Diona and Rosa. It's not because of citlali. You can actually avoid using citlali. Diona and Rosa actually both is pretty okay. So yeah, let me show you again.
Transfixed!
Shake it, after!
Teamwork is strength! Punishment!
Can't handle your dream. Huh.
You need to do some pause, definitely, because without that pause,
Overruled! I'm going in! You can't run!
Look at you, Boozy.
Shiver! Transfix! Let's light it up! Judgment!
now you need to wait actually. Because yeah.
Shake it, after!
Off we go!
Let me start. So, like you can do with one rotation, but this team is too much single spotted. Like circle impact. Like no, actually it's not, Rohit. Actually it's not. I mean, like you mean if you find, let's say if you don't have like 3 waves and enemies are close to each other, it's actually not bad. But yeah, but you know, like it's arlecchino. Arlecchino is a melee character. She doesn't have so great AoE, but so do mavuika. Like she also, yes, mavuika's AoE is better, but still, like it's okay because they both are melee characters.
Laid bare! Yeah! Everybody stand! Punishment! My turn. Everlasting as the moon. Overrule. Let's
I
light it
messed
up.
up actually. You know why? I didn't want to use Diona's burst, but you need to use that. Right, what language is this? I only know English. So yeah, Rohit, this team is good. Now let me check another one. It's like Yeah, Mirak told me to use Furina, Nahida, Shogun, Mavuika. Actually, you know, like using Hyperbloom team, it's not a great idea, not gonna lie. I tried a couple
I
times,
wasn't waiting
but that's
for
a problem.
you.
That's a huge problem,
I
actually.
just happened
you
to
know?
be resting.
That's a huge, like, headache. Are you still gonna pull arlecchino? Arateki with Chiori and Constellation 6, Goro. Furina 12. Oh, Furina, yes. Actually, because you know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, Goro with Constellation 4 he is a healer.
Transfix. Judgment. Teamwork is strength.
Think you can bully me? Lights out.
Laid bare. Everybody stand back.
Yeah. Sketch. Can't handle your drink.
Shiver.
You know what's the problem with arlecchino? The only problem which I don't like, when she casts this Yunkazao, those flowers on a floor, until they, like on a field, arlecchino attacking those flowers, and it's terrible. With Mavuika, is actually not like that. She just do like that spin attack, you know, and that's it. With arlecchino, it's so terrible. I mean, like, it's so inconvenient if you ask me. What is good? Distracted. That Goro is a healer. Oh, for real? Ah, he'll legitimately like heal like for real. Oh, I actually yes, I didn't know that. I heard that he's a healer, but I didn't know he's so bad. I mean, like, because 500 is not enough. Not gonna lie. But try to replace Diona with Citlali. Oh no, Citlali is crazy. Citlali is completely different. You know why? Because Citlali is a Cinder City character, but yeah, in my case she is with okay. But still, this one is legit team. You just need to get to Arlecchino's like pyro application. It's a little bit difficult, you know why? Mavuika in this case way better. Alright. Let's you know what? Let me do first like what Mirak told me about. Let me just show you. Mirak, if you're here, so yeah, what you need to do with Citlali, just a second, then I will switch, like, I need to switch my Citlali's set to Cinder City to get that 40%. So yeah, what's the point with this thing? Let's say like, yeah.
You want?
Yeah, let me get some energy. Oh yeah, just a second. So yeah, what's the point? Like you told me that you need to do some pause when you use arlecchino. That's true. By the way, you need to do like the same pause at the beginning of using Mavuika, because you need to get that cryo. Let me show you. The only problem is, like, since arlecchino and Citlali, they both have not so great synergy. That's why some players use another Hydro character, you know, to apply more cryo to destroy, because Pyro immediately destroy cryo application.
If you insist on putting yourself
Teamwork is dreamwork. Fulfill our pact. You two.
You see? So you need to do something like that. You need to go to the pause. And I like showed you, she just like destroys the enemy in a couple shots. By the way, I already made a video about elemental mastery, and I will post the video tomorrow. At the moment, my Citlali with EM, this build. Actually, her ratio is not so great, but this ratio is better than attack. It's 70 to 29, but before I had 78 to 36, you know? So yeah, but less energy rich, but less elemental mastery. I use like this EM, and this not a great one, Pyro Goblet. Unfortunately, like yeah, I got it recently, but yeah, it went not so great. Even though attack is okay, but still. So yeah, if you notice that, you need to do some pause. Because arlecchino, and if you notice, like I still have kind of 50% of my bond of life. So yeah, let's say if you get used to that, and by the way, ping matters a lot. If you have high ping, that pause should be a little bit low. If you have like pretty normal ping, like yeah, you need to wait. So just keep that in mind, because like if you wait a little bit longer, you can just miss that cryo application, and you can miss that melt. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? By the way, chasca is insane. I really need good units. Yeah, chasca is crazy. So yeah, now let's try replace citlali. So yeah, let me first replace citlali's artifacts. It's like the best artifact row hit for her, you know, that it's better to go for Cinder City, but you know what? It doesn't matter what you have. I would suggest you to go like whatever. Like Elemental Mastery, no need to focus on EM, you know why? Because EM is mostly for damage and for shield. So I would maybe suggest you to go for Energy Recharge more than Elemental Mastery. You know, like something like that would be nice. But yeah, more Energy Recharge is way more better. Huh? Okay. That was on Traveler, right? That's alright. If I'm not mistaken, I have Elemental Mastery, but only one of them. Or did I melt them? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I have this one. Just a second. Alright. So yeah, EM, like, it's kind of okay. 650, like, yeah, but energy recharge, it's only 138, so yeah. It's super low, actually. Anyway, let's go like this one. We'll be alright. Yeah, 46 is okay. So yeah, let's get some... Oh yeah, spoiler base. Hi Oski, how are you doing? So, sorry if I missed some chat, guys, like, yeah. We're just hoping to get citlali in these 2 days. I reach 40. I wish you best of luck. You still can get her on rerun, but yeah, would be nice to get her like as soon as possible, not gonna lie, because she will help, she will boost your account. She is fun to play, she is good in melt teams, she is also pretty good for Neuvillette. I don't know if you have Neuvillette. So yeah, now let's do that like this team. It's going to be Rosa, citlali, arlecchino. Citlali for arlecchino, or like citlali for arlecchino is great because she gives you some shield. That's crazy. But since I use TDDs, the rotation is going to be like this. It's better to use arlecchino, then Bennett, then Rosa, then citlali.
Overruled. Everybody stand up. You can't run. Punishment. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of the...
But you need to wait again.
Transfixed. I'm going in.
Lights out.
Fulfill our pact. You two. Time.
Unfortunately, you know, the damage is like way more better. Let me do it again. Unfortunately, if you notice that, like that arlecchino continuously attacks those like flowers on the floor. It's terrible. Like yeah, Kiki asked me to do some teams actually, and Kiki is gone. Okay, anyway, like as you know guys, Kiki, or like at the moment Kiki got Mavuika in single pool. That's crazy actually, and it was like 4th 50-50 in a row. That's crazy. Now most likely like Kiki like doing some upgrade, leveling up with that Mavuika. It's actually so super lucky. That's crazy. Did you like my... One pool Mavuika, yeah.
Going into a trance is risky for most people.
So yeah, let me do it
So
again.
don't get any ideas.
Overrule. Teamwork is dreamwork. Judgment. Punishment. Suffer the wrath of... Everybody stand back! Yeah!
Lights out.
You two! Time to...
You see like she's starting to attack like this like flowers on the floor, but still. So Rohit, if you notice that like arlecchino with this team, oh, by the way, arlecchino with some teams is better than Mavuika. It's not because she is great DPS, like, but it's because she is more convenient and straightforward to use. Because doing normal attacks is, as you know guys, it's easy than using that burst, then switching to that Flames Rider, you know? That Flames Rider kinda might be a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. But still, like, you know, like Mavuika has a lot of other benefits, which is like, yeah, healing, etc., something like that, great skill, great supportive abilities. So yeah, right. With Citlali and TDD, yes, the team is way better than with Diona. But still, with Diona you also can like finish this boss in one cycle, it's easy. Oh, actually no. You know why? About the speed of attack. Actually, you need to slow her down. I mean, like, if you use with arlecchino, well, you know why? Because Citlali's application is fast. With Mavuika, you actually can ignore it. But with arlecchino, you need to, like, do normal attacks pretty slow. You don't need to, like, do it fast. The fast you do, like, let me show you. Just a second. Let me switch. Let me remove all of the artifacts. Now let me go for like instructor set. Instructor set is better. With instructor set actually I can get more damage, and I can show you by the way. With instructor set I can get about 5. By the way Rohit, with instructor set and Xilonen the damage is way more better. Way better. Just a second, guys. I mostly use energy recharge. You know why? I don't need a shield so much. That's why I mostly just go for energy recharge as much as I can. So yeah, 150 actually, you know, with Cinder City, 140 is okay, I would say, but with other sets, like Instructor set, 160, 165 is good. Yeah, You need a little bit more. So yeah, let me now show you like with Xilonen. Let's say like Arlecchino, Bennett, Xilonen, citlali without Rosa, because you don't need actually Rosa. Rosa is a waste. What artifact you use on Diona? Oh, Diona. Just a second. My Diona is on instructor set as well. Just a second. She is level 71, by the way. Oh, no. Like this one. Sorry, my bad. It's like noblesse. Which gives me attack. Anyone pulling for... Yes, like Oski, like Mirak want to go for... Definitely will go for Arlecchino, or like Dreamers will go for Arlecchino, definitely. So yeah, we have some... Like... She's okay, I mean, not gonna lie, but you know, like what? Just keep that in mind, this blessing is just made for these characters, Arlecchino and Mavuika. So yeah, anyway, like Mavuika is good. Wait, Mavuika is amazing, but Father isn't bad. Mavuika, Father, yes, so I know. Actually, I agree with you, you know why? But just keep that in mind, if you check the blessing, pyro-related reaction will unleash, so yeah, pyro-related reaction gives you a lot of buff. In this case, you know, like let's say lane line disorder, like first half pyro damage dealt by all party members, normal attacks increased by 75. It means a huge buff for Arlecchino and Mavuika. All party members Night Soul aligned damage increased by 75. You see, like it's crazy actually. This buff is just insane. That's why, let me show you, just like, let me show this team. It's like 500k damage with Arlecchino's normal. I don't use that account anymore. Gilded Dreams on Diona. Gilded Dreams on Diona. Actually, it's not the best option. You know why? Because Gilded Dreams. Why Gilded Dreams? Gilded Dreams only increase your personal damage. It's not great. Diona scales on HP. It's better to use some buff. Yes, when you use actually Bennett and Diona with Noblesse, it's not a great idea. You can use Instructor set for Diona. It's not bad actually, because you know why? Since you can use that Sacrificial Bow, you have a chance to use 2 skill. That's why you can activate that passive. I mean, like Instructor set passive. I would say Instructor set is bad. You know why? Instructor set, like if you use different characters on the same team with Instructor set, you can get all of the buffs. With Noblesse, it's impossible. With Cinder City, it's impossible. So yeah, I would say maybe it's Instructor set for Diona is the best one. I decided to pull for Furina weapon too, because like I'm close to weapon banner PD and it's so... Yes. You know, like it's up to you. If you close, why not? If you want that weapon is not bad, but unfortunately, as I told you, let me just like...
commissions do I still have to
let's say,
finish?
yeah,
Let's
let
see.
me just like
1,
repeat myself.
2...
Oh, why is that?
Not
At
so
Constellation
many as I thought.
0, that
Well,
weapon
get to
makes
tomorrow.
not so much sense. You know why? Because she is mostly supportive character. Even at Constellation 1, 2, like and 3, up to 3rd Constellation, that weapon is kinda, yes, you can use it, but Favonius is way better. Or that pipe weapon. But if you want to see your Furina great, then yes, go for a weapon. And if you're close to, like on a weapon banner, why not? That weapon overall is not bad. You just need to get more energy recharge. Just keep that in mind, because Favonius give you 60, right? So you need to use maybe some like energy recharge, maybe sand, which is actually not a good idea, or maybe good artifacts with energy recharge. But still, like, why not? Go for a weapon. It's not a bad weapon, and it looks awesome, not gonna lie. Yes, it's better to change, like Dreamers, it's better to change to Instructor set. You know why? Because, like, yeah, that's Gilded Dream mostly it's for DPS characters. Like Cyno can benefit from Gilded Dreams, Alhaitham can benefit. You maybe can use that set on DPS Nahida if you have another with a Deep Wood. like on a team, you know. So yeah, you can use it maybe on, I don't know, Pyro Traveler. Let's say if you use him like Pyro Traveler, my bad, Dendro Traveler, if you use him as a DPS, you know, like yeah, but for DPS character, it's not supportive set. I'm most likely to win next 50-50, so I think I'll be able to get Furina as well after Arlecchino. I wish you best of luck, Oski. I mean, you know why? Arlecchino is, let's say, Furina. Let's say if we compare Arlecchino's value and Furina's value is higher by a lot. You know why? Because she is crazy. She can buff any element we have at the moment. And by the way, if we're going to get some element in the future, actually that Furina might be useful as well. You know why? Because she doesn't have any like description like in her skill that says you can only buff specific elements. It just says all elements. And as you know, like I by the way, I paused the video. Maybe we will get some new element within Snezhnaya. You know, something like, you know, like maybe it's going to be like when two elements meet, we get something new. It's like kind of like aggravate and spread. I don't think they will give us 8 elements. You know why? Because it will destroy game, or like, I don't know, like let's say this game. Because Dendro actually back then kinda, yeah, changed the game a lot. So I think they will do something, you know, like when Cryo meets Dendro, why not? You will get some specific, it's like, as you know, it's specific state. As you know, like we have a quicken state. Quicken state, it's not aura, it's just a state. Let's say if Dendro meets Electro, you get a quicken state. And if you attack with Electro after that, you get aggravate. If you attack with Dendro, you get spread. So most likely, maybe something like that. If Cryo, because Snezhnaya is Cryo, right, meets Dendro, for example, we will get some specific state for on an enemy. And after that, if you attack with Cryo again, you will get some crazy amount of damage. I don't think they will give us 8 element, if you ask me. It's actually impossible. But yeah, who knows, maybe it's not like that. Vortex, are you pulling on Arlecchino? But no, I don't think so. Like Enjoyer asked me as well about like Chivalrous. Maybe I will do 5 singles and multi, but I'm not sure. You know why? Because getting 1 copy of Chivalrous doesn't give me so much. Yes, after getting 1 copy, at least I can use Bennett, Raiden, Fischl, and let's say Chivalrous team, something like that. You know, maybe I can use her in, maybe with Ororon, you know, but still, like, I don't have good, like, overloaded teams. Oh yeah, I can use Arlecchino, actually. Yes, I can use Arlecchino, Fischl, Bennett, and Chivalrous. And maybe Mavuika, actually. Mavuika is not great and overload, so yeah, Arlecchino is better. And you know why Arlecchino is better? Arlecchino's best team, by the way, it's overloaded teams. It's like Arlecchino, Bennett, Chivalrous, and Fischl. It's the best team for her at the moment. And like, yes, if of course if you have Chivalrous Constellation 6. So it's the point is Constellation 6 Chivalrous. It's not because of anything else. Because Constellation 6 Chivalrous is just crazy. Geo could get buffed too, hooray. Oh yeah, maybe. Actually, yes, maybe. Maybe something like, you know, like when Geo meets something. But still, I don't know. Like, I don't believe they give us a next element. Like, at the moment we have 7. So yeah, most likely some new state related to Cryo. Because Cryo at the moment is super limited. It cannot react with Dendro. And that's a problem. And that's why Cryo is kind of like... Before citlali, as you know guys, Cryo was kinda meh, you know, like no one plays Melt so much because yeah, it wasn't so convenient, it wasn't so easy. Yes, we have Ganyu, but her Cryo application is slow. We have Rosa with a pretty fast Cryo application, but that circle just drives me crazy if you ask me, because it's so small. Diona has slow Cryo application. Ayaka has pretty fast Cryo application with that burst, but unfortunately it lasts for 5 seconds. You know, it's terrible. It's so small. So you can, by the way, do some Melt with Arlecchino and Ayaka. If you remember, I did couple tests, but yeah, it's only one hit, that's it. Because Arlecchino has her own ICD, which is 2.5 seconds. So yeah, it's a little bit like kinda like that. Vortex. If I get Arlecchino, it is necessary to go for her. No. As well as I can run well with R5. Yes, you can go with White Tassel actually, but keep that in mind. White Tassel damage is a little bit slow, like low. I can do the test, by the way. Oh, by the way, you know what? I will do the, like, guys, if you want me to do some weapon test, like just write me in the chat, you know which one? Let's say recently I did a test with Mavuika and EM and attack sense. Tomorrow I will release a, I will post a video about Arlecchino's EM and attack. And I can do the test with White Tassel and her signature. But you know what's the problem? I don't, it's a little bit difficult to, compare 5 or 6 weapons. You know why? The video become, so big and huge. And you cannot, it's, if you're okay with that, I can test only 2 weapons. Let's say White Tassel and signature, or let's say Deathmatch and signature, or let's say Jade Spear and signature, or Jade Spear and White Tassel, something like that. 2 weapons is okay. For real, it's so no, actually 2 p.m. What? Me too. I play around 4 p.m. I got to go now. Organic chemistry is starting me to buy. Oh, bye bye, Sinus. Thanks for joining. Bye bye. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Just a second, Oski. Let me do this. By the way, now I have her signature. After that, I will switch to White Tassel and show you the difference. Actually, it's better to do in not its Spile Abyss. It's better to use outside Spile Abyss. Anyway, let's give it a try.
Late bear. Teamwork is true. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of the... Transfix. Going in. Fulfill our pact. You two. Time to end them.
Let me try it again. I know if I do not get Arlecchino, I'll regret that in future. If you let's say not get, but if at least try to get Arlecchino, not gonna lie, let's say she is more straightforward than Mavuika, because for Mavuika you need to get used to those combos. It's actually tedious, not gonna lie, because Arlecchino is only normal attacks. The only thing you need to do is apply some pause between her normal attacks, that's it. And it's actually extremely easy. You can let's say you can catch that cryo and you can miss it. If you miss that, you can do it again, that's it. For Mavuika, it's a little bit difficult, because even though Mavuika doesn't need to catch a cryo, because she has 2 seconds. With Citlali she has great synergy. With Arlecchino she has synergy. Even with Diona, if you do proper rotation, she's pretty good. The only problem with that combos, Donos attacks, etc. It's it's a little bit weird.
Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Xilonen, please Papa! Overruled! I'm going in! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to... Transfix! Show no mercy!
I'm busy with the exams lately. I have to go. See you. Okay, see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah. How are you today? I'm good. Thank you very much, Tanuki. How are you? Alright, so like let me do like outside the test, Oski. Let me do weapons outside this spy abyss. So yeah, my ping again, like it's maybe because of like server actually. It's not about my ping because my internet at the moment is pretty good, but yeah, ping is so terrible. Okay, let me go some. Oski, I'm going to use Xilonen, citlali, arlecchino and Bennett team like this one.
Oh, that wasn't me spitting on the ground. I know better than that. I just had some sand in my mouth, I swear.
Let's say this parallel-based Neuvillette is kinda useless if you have arlecchino. Yes, you still can use Neuvillette on the second half, but only on the second half. I will give it a try. Just give me a second. Let me do that weapon test. Then I will do test with a Neuvillette.
Overruled. Let's light it up. Fulfill our pact.
Greatest villain, Oscar. Maybe getting arlecchino is Aizen's plan. Aizen's plan? Oh yeah, maybe. Aizen has such a great character. Actually, yes, I don't like Aizen so much in Bleach Brave Souls, if you ask me. I mostly, back then, I like kinda, I don't have like some specific preferences in Bleach Brave Souls. Maybe... Which one? Maybe Shinsui Kyoraku actually. Like maybe among all of the characters, Shinsui is like most, because of his voice actor, it's actually so crazy. Maybe Shinsui Kyoraku. Also like, yeah, maybe Shinsui Kyoraku. Okay, so like Oski, my weapon is like signature one. I have like 4-star weapon on Xilonen, TDDS on citlali, and like yeah. Sapwood on Bennett. Then what else? Watch anime? Oh, actually yes, I watch, but yeah, that's how I like. Yes, I watched Bleach Brave Souls. Oh, yeah, some of anime, but not all of them, because you know why? It's like yeah, it's about like my schedule. I don't have enough time, unfortunately. Even that Bleach Brave Souls wasn't like. I haven't finished it yet. I watched only like 50 series or something like that. So yeah. So rotation is like this. You use arlecchino's skill, then Xilonen, then Bennett, then citlali. You know why? Because citlali uses that TDDS.
If you insist on putting yourself
Laid to bed. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Suffer the wrath of the...
If you saw that, it was 319k damage with her signature set. So actually it's like not a bad damage at all. It's without buff, etc., something like that. Just keep that in mind. Now let's do with White Tassel. White Tassel doesn't have any of these buffs, which gives you additional... You see, like grants a bond of life equal to 25% of max HP. It's actually not bad. It means like if you have even bad artifacts but with HP, it can be beneficial. Yeah, I don't have so much, but it's like it gives you out of max HP. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, out of this number. But White Tassel give you more crit rate, because it's 23.4, but this one is 22.1. Yes, it's a little bit, but still. It also gives you normal attack damage, which is actually great if you use Bennett. Keep that in mind. In what way dreamers can you elaborate? What? Because his character feels something different for me, right? My favorite anime character is
Staring into my
Madara
eyes
from
is
Naruto.
ill-advised.
Madara? For real?
I can't promise you'll like
I don't-
what you see.
Yeah, because you know why? Like dreamers, like it's bad idea to use Neuvillette on a first phase, on the first halves. It's better to use Neuvillette on the second ones. just a second. Like now I have white test. So now let me test the damage. It should be like less than 390, but okay.
Transfixed. Get to work.
All right, so I still need to finish my map actually. You know, it's still like not. It's at level 70. Man. So now it's the same weapons, but like arlecchino with white tassel, which is actually not a bad weapon. Yeah, if you use Bennett, because Bennett gives you enough attack, since this weapon doesn't have enough base attack, unfortunately.
If you insist on putting yourself to the
Laid
test,
I'm going in. Citlali, East Papa.
So, if you notice that it was 200 something, let me just a second. So yeah, the timing, it's, oh yeah, 203k. It's actually a pretty huge difference. It's about 50% less damage, but keep that in mind, it's only a 3-star weapon. For a 3-star weapon, this damage is insane. And it's a melt damage. And if you notice that, she destroys the boss at the same time, so yeah, timing was the same. So, okay, if you ask me, this white tassel is okay, but I still would maybe suggest you to use like maybe this one if you have. It's not a bad option. I can test this one, just like, yeah, let's test this one. Unfortunately, this one gives me less crit rate, but I will keep it. You know why? Because, yeah, let's just keep it. Since you apply some pause, delay between arlecchino's normal attack, actually you, I think, will be able to do some crits. Let's just test it. Burst? What? Burst? Vortex. Try using without citlali. Yeah, Constellation 0, of course, like, yeah, I don't have Constellations, yeah. Constellation, like, all of them at Constellation 0. Yeah, no, of course, like, Bennett is Constellation 5, not even 6. With Constellation 6, by the way, you can get more damage. You can get more damage. Without citlali, with Rosa, okay, I will try it. It's going to be different damage, just keep that in mind.
Transfixed. Show no mercy.
Because citlali actually gives you a lot. Citlali with instructor set gives you 120 elemental mastery, and citlali also gives you pyro rest shred. The damage difference shouldn't be so high, because you know why? Because you use Xilonen anyway. Arlecchino's burst damage, Arlecchino's burst damage, it's a little bit specific, you know why? You know what's the problem with burst? Because burst needs that crit rate. If you have, let's say, if you use normal attacks, 70 crit rate is enough. Because if you notice that, I did couple tests and all of them crits. But if you use burst, you need a lot of crit rate. That's huge problem, because it's usually not crits. I mean her bursts. It's terrible damage. Alright, now it's like... What did I change? Oh yeah, I changed the weapon. So yeah, now it's like Skywards, but without... Yeah, I didn't switch any of my artifacts, so yeah, it's crit rate. It's a little bit low crit rate. Let's give it a try.
if you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Teamwork is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of...
Dash of color in the spirit of life.
Let's say damage is okay. I just missed a couple melts, but damage was pretty decent. And if you notice that, all of my hits crits. Like, yeah, I got all of the crits. You know why? Because if you, I don't know why is that, but if you add some pause between normal attacks, she always crits. I mean, if you have like, kind of like 50 plus, 60 plus, you always can do crits. It's actually crazy. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, let's add some pause. Now let's try her signature weapon without citlali, but with Rosa. So yeah, with that setup, we got 390k, right? Excuse me, I wish I have at least that much. Oh, okay, that much. That much actually is good. Actually, that much is crazy. You know why? Because that much gives you a lot of attack. Even though that much base attack is low, it gives you additional attack out of that passive, weapons passive.
Fulfill our pact!
Yeah, I hope I get PGS or like Skyward Spine. No, Skyward Spine, you know, like, no, actually I wouldn't suggest you to go for like Skyward Spine. You know why? Let's say if you compare Skyward Spine with White Tassel, I would suggest you to go for White Tassel. You know why? Skyward Spine, yes, it has great attack, base attack, and it gives you like also like 8% and increases normal attack speed. Actually, this one is bad for arlecchino, normal attack speed. You know why? Because you intentionally need to lower your speed of your attacks, and this one, like, yeah, like increase your attack. So I would suggest you to go for like White Tassel instead of like this one, 5-star. This one is actually better. It's more consistent because it gives you crit rate, and it also increases your normal attack. And if you use Bennett, actually, it's actually buffed a lot. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, no need to go for 5-star. Actually, 4-star is better. If you notice that with White Tassel, I killed that boss pretty fast. With Skyward, I couldn't do that. So yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, not spell. Now let's go Rosa.
I hear you've got a job.
And of course, I don't have any energy. More than 2 only. Oh, actually it depends. You know why? About like attack, it's actually you don't need those much attack. You need those attack, you know why? When you have some constellation because of resistance to interruption. Without constellation, actually, you can go whatever. It doesn't matter how much attack you... Yes, it matters on damage, but you still can use White Tassel and will be alright.
Overruled! Judgment!
Oh, Blackcliff? Blackcliff is not bad. The only problem with Blackcliff, it's not great against single target. It's the only problem. In this case, well, like... In this case, like, you know, like, like, why arlecchino is also pretty useful, because we have a lot of weapon option, like huge. By the way, this weapon is also good. It's PP weapon, which gives you crit rate and also gives you base attack. It's not a great base attack, but still. It's lower than, oh yeah, it's better than this much. But on top of that, it gives you elemental mastery, which is actually crazy. You see, up to 150, it's like refinement 2. You can use this much. You also can use this one. You can use this one. Yes, not a great option, but still. You can use stuff for Homa. Favonius, you know, like, if you don't have any other options, then yes, even Favonius might be useful. But yeah, like, by the way, Dragon's Bane is not bad. I will do tests with Dragon's Bane as well, and you will see how good it is, because it gives you EM, And because of that, it's actually better than this one. Let me first do without citlali, because without citlali it can be a little bit tricky. Then I will switch, I will do test with all of the weapons. I think White Tassel is better than Black Cliff. White Tassel and Black Cliff, you know what's the point is? If you fight against different, like a couple enemies, Black Cliff is better because it gives you huge attack with actually pretty decent amount for a decent amount of time. It's 30 seconds. Black Cliff doesn't have any conditions, so it's more consistent, you know. But crit damage makes sense. If you, let's say, have pretty good artifacts with crit rate, then Black Cliff is actually not a bad option. 55 crit damage is actually a pretty decent option. Savo Homo passive is good too. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh yes, but you know, like we do Vape and Melt. You let's say why Dragon's Bane is not a bad option, because as you know, like doing Overloaded with Arlecchino might be a little bit like difficult, because you need like best team for her is Fischl, Bennett, Arlecchino and Chevreuse, and it's not like simple Chevreuse, it's Constellation 6 Chevreuse. If you don't have Constellation 6 Chevreuse, that Overloaded is not so great, unfortunately, and the best available options we have is Vape or Melt. In this case, Dragon's Bane is the best option, because mostly you use, let's say, if you play with Xinchu, then it's Vape. If you play with Yelan, it's Vape. If you play with Rosa, it's Melt. So yeah, like that Dragon's Bane is not a bad option. No.
If you insist on putting yourself...
Transfixed! Bring it! Everybody stand back! What a nuisance! Shiver! I hear children.
That's actually okay. You know why? Because we don't have any shield. I need to do some dodge. I get used to that shield, unfortunately. Yeah, the most
Temperature's just
yes, too
right.
much. With
But
Homer.
this isn't the best spot to lie down.
That boss is actually... Oh yeah, just a second. Let me just revive that one. But the damage, if you notice, that damage is actually okay. Okay, bye-bye, Ali. Bye-bye. Okay, let me just give it one more try without citlali. Then I will switch to Dragon's Bane and I will show you the damage. Because Dragon's Bane, actually, it's pretty decent option. If you play out of Melt and Wave, it's not a bad option at all. Okay. The only condition with Arlecchino and any other... Actually, I can go like not Rosa, but citlali maybe, but like maybe Diana. You know, Diana might be a better option. No, let's go like this one.
Laid bare.
Can I think about like using Arlecchino with Yelan, Xinchu? Like, I wouldn't suggest you to go both of them. You know why? Because like either like they have, like both of them have pretty good Hydra application. So you can go like only with Xinchu. Let's say the team is going to be like this. Xilonen if you have, like Arlecchino, Bennett and Xinchu or Yelan. Or let's say Lan Yan, for example. Actually, Lan Yan is going to be crazy option for Yelan. You know why? You don't need to use Zhongli. You can do Swirl. At the same time, you use Vivisect. At the same time, you can use TDDs, which increase Arlecchino's damage. Yes, it will be tricky to use with Melt, like a Wave team, actually. But yeah, at least you can give it a try. So I would say you can, but when Arlecchino is, you know, she doesn't have any resistance to interruption, and because of that, it's so difficult to use her without any shield. That's why many players just use Zhongli. Or you need to dodge. Dodge in some cases means loss of damage. And shield as well. Xilonen and Bennett stuck with Mavuika. Xilonen, but actually it's not like that. You know why? Actually, you can go Mavuika without Bennett, because you can go another pyro. Let's say second pyro. Yes, Xilonen, I would maybe suggest you to go for Xilonen and like with Mavuika. It's valuable to get arlecchino Constellation 2 or Mavuika Constellation high gain. Oh, like actually it's a little bit tricky question. And I will say you what. As I noticed, Constellation 2 arlecchino is better than Constellation 2 Mavuika. I mean like in terms of damage. But if you consider normal attacks, if you consider all of the damage which Mavuika makes with that burst, etc., something like that, Mavuika is better. The only problem is that fighting spirit. So yeah, let's say if you don't have, let's say if you only have Constellation 2 Mavuika and don't have Xilonen and citlali, then it might be tricky. But if you have all of these characters, Mavuika is definitely better. Because Mavuika at Constellation 2 with bad artifacts can do about like 2 million damage with that burst. And I don't consider any normal attacks. But Arlecchino with Constellation 2 with her signature, let's say, or like she can do like maybe 600k, like maybe 700k with one normal attack. So yeah, it's crazy damage actually. Just imagine, so much damage. Let's say at the moment my Arlecchino with Constellation 0 with not her signature set. I don't use her signature set. Her signature set means more damage. Because for Constellation 0, her signature sense makes not so much sense, you know, because I have a little bit less bond of life. So because of that, I avoid using that Whimsy set. But if you have Constellation 2, yes, it's better to use Whimsy set. Also, if you go for a weapon, her signature weapon, damage is just crazy. With this setup, I can do 320k damage. Just imagine. So yeah, with Constellation 2 you can do like easily like about like maybe like yeah 600k damage. That's crazy actually. If I went 50-50 and Arlecchino banner, I'm thinking about yes, that's better question if you ask me. What is better, Constellation 1 or her signature? It's better to go for Constellation 1 because Constellation 1 will give you more than signature. Just keep that because Constellation 1 will give you like you see like Mask of the Red Death is further enhanced. The value of the increase is 100%. Additionally, Arlecchino's interruption resistance is increased when shipping from normal or charge attacks while affected by like this one. So yeah, actually you get 100 bond of life, which is actually extremely powerful, useful, and also resistant to interruption. So that's why it's better to go for Constellation 1 Arlecchino and like yeah, skip weapon. Your Arlecchino is best with Glad set Vortex. I mean like yes maybe, I still can do some damage with Whimsy, but yeah, for me like Glad set is better. So like yeah, let me try it again with Rosa.
If you insist on putting yourself
I'm going in! You can't run! Punishment!
So yeah, if you notice that, yeah, I got some hits, but what's the point is, you need to try do dodge after using normal attack. In this case, this boss is not so difficult. And if you saw that, he didn't even interrupt me. You know why? I got some hits, I didn't have any shield. But what you need to do, like let's say when you use citlali, you use normal attack, then wait a little bit. But in this case, you use normal attack, then do some dodge. Normal attack, then dodge. It's like Alhaitham type game with Alhaitham, you know? Alhaitham do the same. When you do that rain attacks, after that you need you do some dodge to avoid some like yeah damage or like yeah. So yeah, it's actually also like not a bad option. I mean like Rosa is also pretty good, but yeah, if you notice that, so yeah, I lost health. Now let's try Dragon's Bane, but with citlali. HP have nothing to do with Bond of Life. No, actually, if you have her signature, it does. If you don't have signature, it doesn't. Because it has that signature, like grants bond of life equal to 25% of max HP when a charge attack hits an opponent. So yeah, if you have signature, let's say it doesn't mean you need to go for HP sand or HP goblet. No need to do that. It's bad idea. But it means like if you have some HP substat, might be helpful a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, now let's go with Citlali again and with Dragon's
I'm
Bane.
never late.
Like guys, so like yeah, like the question is still like let's say live, which weapons you want me to test. I mean, like, just give me the pair of the weapons, let's say Dragon's Bane and White Tassel, signature, and let's say, I don't know, like maybe Jade Spear, or maybe signature and Staff of Homa, something like that, you know. Tomorrow I will like do the video, I will post a video about Elemental Mastery and Attack. No, like 2 weapons. Like Dreamers, 2 weapons. I mean, like, give me the pair of weapons. Let's say, like, yeah. Like, you know why? When you compare 2 weapons, it's way more easy to do videos, not gonna lie. It's not so much to do, because you need to do all of the tests, you know? Like, sometimes it's kinda, like, time-consuming. Especially when you do like, by the way, I did like 6 weapons tests, but yeah, that was like, yeah, I prepared that video for a week, not gonna lie. And White Tassel, like signature and White Tassel, okay, signature and White, another one, like signature and White, just a second, let me take a note.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Okay, I will do the test and I will release video maybe the day after tomorrow. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, like tomorrow I'm not going to do a stream. Just keep that in mind. So tomorrow it's like the day without a stream. So yeah, I will be online on January like 21st. Okay, now it's like now it's Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane is actually a crazy option. The only problem with Dragon's Bane, you have low crit rate, like incredibly low crit rate. But that's all right. Let's do the test anyway. But we have huge amount of elemental mastery. Why I do some like why I wait, because of like citlali's TDDS, you know.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Bring it!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Eat Xilonen! Eat Papa!
attacking color and spirit of life.
I missed some outside. Let me do it again. And I missed some crits. Actually, you need some crit rate. Yeah, 40. It's actually super low. It's actually incredibly low. Anyway, let me maybe switch some artifacts. Because yeah, like if you notice that, like when you have like 50-ish something, it's okay. But when you have, yeah, it's bad.
Show no mercy!
I should have. Oh my god, for real. Oh, I have this one. You know what? Let's give it a try. Actually, it's crazy. It's already good. Okay, let's give it a try. Because it should be like, yeah, it's not so... Just a second. Yeah, if we'll be lucky enough, we can actually do pretty good. We can actually get... Just a second, guys. I don't have good circlet, unfortunately, but we have this one. I hope we can dodge defense, but I don't believe in that. Let's choose Elemental Mastery. Oh no, let's choose not Elemental Mastery. Let's choose Attack. Alright. Of course we cannot dodge defense. Of course, like, or that's actually okay. Okay, let me choose defense. Of course, like, yeah, it's impossible. How is that even possible? At least please not again. Ah, not crit, not... I need crit damage, okay. Looks like it's going to, like, Elemental Mastery. Ah. Oh, okay. It's terrible, actually. It's actually so terrible. It's still better than this one. It's still better than this one because it's like, yeah. Okay, let's switch. Now I have 69, 173, but it gives me additional, like, attack and additional elemental mastery. Let's give it a try. Do I have enough? Yeah. This one, anyway, it's always like that. You never get what you want. Alright. Now 69 is okay.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Overruled! I'm going in! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the...
I missed melts. Okay. Okay, bye-bye, Dreamers, bye-bye.
Right. But this isn't the best.
Alright, let me do it one more time, then I will switch to my artifacts. Because, yeah, actually it's so late now. Alright. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot about that. Just a second. Yeah, it expires in 8 hours, so yeah, let me just use it. Yeah, like... Just I'm losing this stuff, actually it's so bad.
if you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Bring it! Everybody stand back! Get to work! You two! Time to...
So yeah, if you notice that the damage was 209, so it's better than with White Tassel. This one is better than White Tassel. Alright, let me switch back my arlecchino. Yeah.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength! Show no mercy! Citlali, eat Papa!
Let me just do one. Oh yeah, actually I don't need that, you know why? Because I already leveled up my... Yeah, I already leveled up my Xilonen, like level 9, it's more than enough, and I already leveled up my citlali, level 9, I don't need more than that, I'm okay with that. Yes, maybe ororon, but ororon is okay. Ororon is level 9. Yeah, 9 is okay. So yeah, the only thing like left is like Chasca's burst, but I have books. Alright, so yeah, no need to farm any books. I want to try Neuvillette in Spiral Abyss. with arlecchino. I will go for like this team. Which one is? Yeah, let's go like this team. Let's go Diona, Rosa, Mavuika and Bennett, and Xianyun maybe. Yeah.
Going in! Yeah! Shiver!
Look at you, Bluetail.
Pyroclastic surge!
Light it up! Teamwork is true! Judgment!
Lights out.
Diana Special!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
I'm going in!
Sketch! Hit! Punishment! You can't run! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Think you can bully me?
Everybody stand back!
Look at you! Boom down!
Judgment! Burn it down!
Going in!
Yeah! Shiver!
Diana Special!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engine!
Everybody stand back!
Think you can bully me?
Lights out.
Look at you! Boom down!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Light it up! Judgment!
Sketch!
Yeah!
Let's go! Think you can bully me?
Off we go!
Rise with the sun!
I'm going in!
Shiver!
Diana Special!
Judgment! Pyroclastic surge!
Alright. It's a little bit time consuming. Actually, citlali is better, and I have like bad artifacts on my Rosa. It's emblem set. Would be nice to use instructor set. Instructor set will give me more damage, obviously. But I want to try, yeah, this one.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the...
Silence! Be sanctified.
A dashing color brings a spirit to life. Oh, great! Now you're just being me.
Time to shine! Show no mercy! You two! Time to end them!
Out of the frying pan!
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Here I come!
Silence!
Here I come!
Let the world come alive! Fulfill our pact!
Nice and spicy! Toast!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
It's possible if you do everything in time. It's actually easy. It's possible, and you can use like Neuvillette, citlali, Furina, Xianyun, right? You need at least one pyro in this case. Maybe Dia might be not a bad option, but I think no, because citlali can benefit. All right, let me try it again.
Everybody stand back! Punishment! Yeah!
Can't handle your drink.
Huh. Wrath from the skies! Try and stop me! Let's light it up! I'm going in! You can't run! Shiver!
Look at you, Boozle.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Adventure!
Think you can bully me? Scratch.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Rise with the sun! Everybody stand! Judgment! Punishment!
Shaking and stirring.
Yeah! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Judgment! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Look at you, Booth.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! I'm going in!
Think you can bully me?
Pyroclastic surge!
How to do better rotation, like, and maybe I should go ororon instead of like. Okay, let's try it again.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Everybody, punish it! Yeah! Light of the blazing sun! I'm going in!
Scratch. Can't handle your drink.
You can't run! Shiver! Pyroclastic surge! Rise with the sun!
Oh my. Yeah, that's actually terrible.
Light it up! Light of the blazing sun!
Nah.
Rise with the sun! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Look at you, Boozle.
Wrath from the skies!
Yeah, these enemies are like so terrible because when you use it, like if it's even not electrocharge, but they somehow like and you can, and at the same time you cannot groping them.
Everybody stand for
Diana Special.
punishment! Pyroclastic surge! Teamwork is dreamwork!
I won't accept defeat.
Judgment!
Lights out.
Look at you, Boozle.
Wrath from the skies!
Scratch. Think you can bully me?
Burn it down!
Is overload mavuika available? No, arlecchino's overloaded is better. You know why? Because of this terrible donuts attack. Because of this terrible donuts attack. I maybe actually, you know, like why this team is not so great. Let's go like maybe let's go Wape team. Wape team way better than like if you don't. Let's say melt citlali is okay, but melt citlali mavuika is okay. But Wape is so terrible. But without citlali, it's so terrible. I want to, you know what I want to do? I want to test Neuvillette on a second half. It's actually possible. I just want to try like Constellation 0 Neuvillette, but for the first half, let's use themes like this. Let's go like Chinchu, Yela, Mavuika, and Bennett. Just a second, I just want to check like the only problem. Oh, no, we need at least one cryo. And we're going to go like we use like, yeah, because of like this mob. So yeah, let's go like this team. Sounds spicy. Yes, actually yes, you're right. You know why? Because like using Yelan in this case way better. I just try to avoid using Rosa and that's it.
Rise with the sun!
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Wrath from the skies!
Quietly now.
I'm going in!
Things are about to get dicey.
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Burn it down!
Off we go. Take it easy.
Let's light it up!
Adventure time.
Light it up! Everybody stand back!
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Wrath from the skies!
No, it's even. It's not so great. Rosa for moral support. No, it's not for that. Actually, no, it's not. You know, if I use Rosa in this case, actually yes, maybe I should use Rosa. You know why? Because yeah, actually let's try to use Rosa as well. You know, like Rosa for like second half for like second chamber. Let's try to use Rosa. Actually, you're right. No problem.
Burn it down!
Busted.
I'm going in!
Things are about to get dicey. Lights out.
Judgment! Pyroclastic surge!
These enemies are terrible. This yeah.
Full throttle!
Quietly now.
You can't run! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Here comes the catch.
Punishment! Yeah! Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun!
Busted.
You can't run! Burn it down!
For moral support, yeah.
Rise with the sun! I'm going in!
Gotcha. Things Things are about to get dicey.
Shiver! Wrath from the sky!
With Diona it was... Hey Icy, how are you doing? Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, it's kind of like bad. Let me try with Diona. That's... The problem is, like, this crap, like, with Citlalis, if I switch my Rosa to instructor set, actually it would be... You know what? Just a second. Let me switch my citlali, my Rosa. The problem is my... Oh, no. Let's switch my... Just a second. Not Rosa. Let's switch my... This one. Because I use the same set on Bennett. It makes no sense, actually, you know? I'm good, thank you very much, Icy, thank you very much. So yeah, let's just remove all of this stuff. Just give me a second, guys. I don't want to lose all of my artifacts. Because it's so difficult to catch, you know, to find like what you used before. Just a second. Unfortunately, not so much energy recharge, but it is what it is. We at least can give it a try. Alright, now let's give it a try. Alright, so... She's only level 71, but still, you know, like, why not? It's possible. I just, like... I was super close to finish it. And channeling, okay. My options are kinda limited. I could get citlali or Constellation 1 arlecchino, even though if I get citlali, my chances of getting arlecchino will significantly drop. You know, like what? Or I will just go for citlali in her rerun. Yeah, it's second one is better. I mean, go for arlecchino because you already pre-farmed for arlecchino, all of the stuff. And you know what was the problem is? Like, I don't know, like no one like knows when we're going to get arlecchino's next rerun. Citlali's rerun is going to be within this patch. It should be. It's like maybe 5.7, 5.8, something like that. But arlecchino's rerun now, it's like, it's going to be like, like maybe like after like maybe 6 or 5 months, something like that. Like, so yeah, like, yeah, not within natlan, definitely. So go for arlecchino. And after that, yeah, go for citlali, because you know why? Or like, I tried Rosa and arlecchino. It's doable. The problem is when you want to fight with like Rosa, Xilonen, Rosa, Arlecchino and Bennett in Spile Abyss, it might be the so bad team, you know why? Because no shield, just like destroy Arlecchino immediately. Just like here. Even though it's not a bad team.
Light it up! Everybody stand! Punishment! Judgment!
Look at you, Boozle!
Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, the damage is different actually, you know? The damage is completely different.
Teamwork is drip! Shiver!
Think you can bully me? Shaken and stirred! Diana, stush!
You can't run! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Rev the engines! Judgment! Let's light it up!
Damage is completely different. What 120 elemental mastery gives you?
You can't run! Rise with the sun!
Come on, just do your move, please. I hate these bosses with that animation. And it, like, don't watch. Oh, come
Off we
on.
go! Everybody stand! Punishment!
Can't handle your drink? Huh?
No, I'll just go for citlali on here. Yeah, it's kind of better than last time. Yeah, way better. Like, you know why? That, like, that's, you know, like, every single elemental mastery, or like set, etc., makes sense. You know? So that's like, yeah. It's better, but the problem is that boss is super annoying.
Try and stop me!
Just a second.
Light it up!
Yeah, come on.
Burn it down! Go in!
Lights out.
Yeah!
Diana, special! Think you can bully me?
Light of the blazing sun! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Shaken and stirred!
Judgment! Shiver!
Can't handle your drink? Huh?
Wrath from the sky! Light it up! You can't run!
Pew pew!
Rise with the sun! Try and stop me!
Unfortunately, this boss has that animation. You literally can do nothing about that.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is
Diana, special!
judgment! Punishment! Pyroclastic surge!
Okay. That ult kinda doesn't last until you don't. Yes, that's true. That's true. I mean, you know why? I mean, you need to use Bennett's buff. Like, the rotation actually, best rotation is like, it's a little bit difficult. You know why? Because I use Mavuika's mailed flower weapon, and the passive activates by using her skill. The problem is her skill is also run out. I can, like, with full buff I can only use her burst, that's it, and maybe one donut, that's it. That's a problem. With Arlecchino it's way more easy. You know why? Arlecchino is not so complicated. But yeah, that's true. Like, it's always like that. That's why Citlali is so great. Citlali, with Citlali, you don't need to do additional moves, you know? You just use Citlali and that's it. She applies application pretty good, and also Mavuika's skill also can increase Citlali's application because she is a Night Soul, and yeah, she gives some Night Soul points to Citlali. So yeah, this one is going to be like
Let my name echo in song!
Bow your head.
Show no mercy! Suffer the...
Booba, get them!
Let the mighty be humbled.
A dash of color brings a spirit to life. Oh, great.
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Get them!
Strike pose! Let the world come on! Fulfill our path! You two!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Nice and spicy!
Silence.
The aim is a dodge, got it?
Shower me with strength!
You're toast!
Time to shine! Show no mercy! Lalin, each papa!
The tides beckon.
Here I come!
Settle down.
incredibly annoying boss. I was like, I want to see Mavuika full team power. By the way, after his Abyss run, can you check my kit build? Yes, I'm already done because like it's a little bit late. For full power, oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, just give me your in-game ID, I see, no problem. Oh, let's do that team. No, like you mean like full power with like signature weapons? No problem. Let's go that team. Let me switch weapon. She's actually, yes, this passive you see like within 8 seconds. So yeah, you need to use like a little bit different like it's actually a good one. But it's better to use her skill before using her burst, right before using burst. Just a second. You mean Xilonen, right? Cat, you mean Xilonen? Xilonen weapon? Oh, no problem. Of course, Mirak. My Mavuika did 1.4 million in this. Yeah, it's possible. You know why? Because of like the blessing we have. For crit, yeah, no problem. I will do like all of the stuff. Just a second. Let me switch the window real quick. You like I see you cat. You mean like Xilonen, right? Actually, yes. This one is better. I don't know if you increase like crit damage or like energy recharge. This one is better, and defense is just crazy. Actually, that's insane defense you have, and energy recharge and her signature. This is the best build actually. Yes. Still, if you can get more energy recharge, would be better. But this crit like this one is okay already. So yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, you had about 150 or something like that. And the more defense you have, the more is healing, which is actually, as you know, like her healing, like her burst scales on defense. Great, nice, congrats. And her signature, nice. Let me switch back, go like full team with. Oh, citlali. Just a second. You get like okay, citlali. But you say cat. Oh, seat. My seat. Okay, my seat. Oh, sorry, my bad. Just a second. Of course I can. Misread that. Nice. By the way, if you use like Cinder City set, 160 is like more than you need, but just it's okay to have something like that. Elemental Mastery is okay. You need EM because of TDDS. She's fine. You don't need crit rate, crit damage. You need like this energy recharge is okay actually. The more you have, the better. And Elemental Mastery, if you can dodge, you don't need so much EM. You will be alright with this one. At least your weapon is good because you get like 48%. It's crazy weapon. And it's R5. And by the way, no need to level up level 90. Just keep that in mind. 80 is more than enough. Even 20 is more than enough. So yeah, congrats, good build. Especially that energy recharge because it's difficult. You see, like you have like 17.5, another 17. That's crazy. Nice, congrats. Good pieces actually. Incredibly good pieces. And also defense. You know why defense is good? As you know, guys, defense helps to... Defense make your shield more
My potted plant on the
tanky.
porch has died again. I was watering it every day.
Yes, it's for
don't tell me I
Citlali
overdo it this
herself,
time.
but still. I said... No, that's alright, I see. Like, yeah, like Citlali, that's true. That's... Could have just said Granny? Oh, Granny Itzli. Granny Itzli. Alright, now let me switch to the weapons. Let me go signatures here. Let me go Bennett, like with this weapon. Let's say best team like I have, right? And let's go Mavuika with your signature. Granny Itzli. Granny Itzli.
Light it up!
Sorry guys, so yeah, like when you do it like fast enough it's bad, and also my ping is always like that like last day, so it's a little bit like, yeah, time consuming.
Burn it down!
I'm going in! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to
Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and stop me!
teamwork is strength! Eat Lalene! Eat Papa!
Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, it's like actually with Mavuika 5-star weapons, it's just in no time. It's like super like easy, and it's easy. You know why? Because citlali have like actually so crazy. Why I use citlali with? I maybe can use ororon, but I need citlali to do maybe. Actually, ororon might be better. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, asking. Do you have chlorine work? No, I don't have chlorine, unfortunately. I mean, like, her gameplay is not my style, you know, but yeah, I don't have her. She's not bad, especially for a second half, not gonna lie. But yeah, like, this damage is crazy. Full powers go, yeah. Try Mavuika, Ororon, Chivalrous, Ben. I don't have Chivalrous. I don't have Chivalrous. I don't have Chivalrous. Yeah, unfortunately. That's. I went for Chivalrous on Kinich banner, and just imagine I got Kinich and I couldn't get even single copy of Chivalrous. That was terrible. But you know what, Mirak? Now let me try not Citlali, but let me try Rosa instead of Citlali. I still have time. Yeah, I still have time. Just a second.
Laid to bed.
Let's light it up! Going in!
Oh yeah, that's alright. I mean, like, that's okay. Yeah, that was terrible session. I mean, like, wishing session, not gonna lie. Just imagine. Okay, alright. Yeah. You can get like 5-star, but you can, like, yeah, that's chivalrous. I still don't know if I go for chivalrous on Chlorine and Mavuika banner and Arlecchino banner. Because it's in a couple days, I will think about it. So I'm thinking, should I go for weapon banner, God Arlecchino and Chlorine boss, or go for character banner for Chivalrous Constellation 090? You know, like, I say, Constellation 0 and Constellation 6, Chivalrous is completely different characters, just completely different characters. So what can I say? I mean, like, of course, Constellation 6 is good, but if you ask me which is better, weapon or Constellation 6, Constellation 6 might cost you a lot. Because, you know, like, it's usually, let's say, you can get at least 1 or 2 Constellation for a 5-star when you're chasing for Constellation 6 4-star characters. It's usually like that. You know? So just keep that in mind. You just like, yeah. Because, like, 4-star wishing is scammed by but like, it's so bad.
Rise with the sun!
About me, I don't know if I go, you know why? Let's say why I want to skip Chivalrous. Because Constellation 1 Chivalrous literally gives me nothing. It's like, yeah, additional, like, yes, she's not bad. She's still okay at Constellation 0 with Electro and Pyro characters on the team. You know, only like overloaded. But still, kinda like, yeah, not so valuable.
Teamwork is dream.
Lights out.
Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Ready. Yeah, everybody stand. Punishment. Wrath from the sky. Let's light it up!
You know what's the problem? The problem is you need to use, like, let me do it again. But you notice that, Mirak, it's not the same damage. I use my Rosa with emblem set. If I switch to instructor set, timing will be my kind of the same, you know? So yeah. I don't even want Arlecchino. I want Chivalrous. I would say it if I got Arlecchino and no Chivalrous. Oh yeah. Till the end, I will have 80 penalty, and if I go for Chivalrous cons, a character might come as well. I mean, like, I don't mind Arlecchino consideration, but Mavuika, yeah, like, yeah, Mavuika is better. You know why? If you use Mavuika's optimal team, Mavuika is better. Like, for real. Like, if you use like something like this team, even this team is okay.
Light it up! Teamwork is dream!
Lights out.
You can't run! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Full throttle!
Everybody stand!
Bring it!
Punishment!
Just a second. What I need to do with it?
Light of the blazing sun!
But what's the problem with this? Like, yeah, you need to use that skill, you know?
Judgment! Let's light it up!
Lights out.
Wrath from the sky!
So yeah, like, it's like actually like that. So it's for Mavuika, it actually doesn't matter what you use, like which cryo character. Yeah, Citlali is way better. And if you switch if you switch, oh, you know what I can try? Just a second. But yeah, it's kinda a little bit less. Oh, you mean like with let me do like I still have some. Oh, it's a little bit late. Anyway, like let's do a couple more tests. Let me go back to my 4-star weapons. Like you know, like weapons actually means a lot, especially Bennett's weapon. You know why? He gives like so much attack. And the problem is, let me go Mavuika, not with mailed flower, but with Gravestone. Because Gravestone doesn't have that terrible passive, which kinda like, yeah, let's say without this passive, this Rain Slasher is better. So yeah, that's a problem. So yeah, let's go Gravestone. And let's go Kachina maybe, you know why? I guess I might skip the banner and like 5.4 is skip too. Don't want like crazy. Yeah, actually yes. Or like if you ask me, I see what I'm going to do. I will skip like next like second phase definitely. I will skip 5.4 because yeah, I don't need that Mizuki. Second phase is going to be Furina. I don't need Furina as well. I have Furina, but 5.5 will give us Yansan. And I want to go for Yansan actually. Oh, you know, like, let's go Kachina. Let's go like this team. Kachina, Rosa, Mavuika with Gravestone, and Bennett with 4-star weapon. Just like, oh yeah, and the second half going to be like this. Let's give it a try again. And Xilonen. I see, now I have constellation for Diona. Maybe I can use her with Mavuika. Actually, yes, you can, but keep that in mind. Only Constellation 6 give you 200 elemental mastery. So if you ask me, she's not worth it without Constellation 6. Like definitely. Rosa is better. Rosa with Constellation 2 is better. It's okay, Vortex, no need to stay up like that. Yo, just one more test here. Mailed flower ongoing is yes. On Gaming, yeah. You know why on Gaming is goated? Because Gaming use that skill by using like that burst, you know, again and again and again. And when you use skill, you get buff. With Mavuika is a little bit different. She has different states in like skill states. Okay.
Burn it down! I'm going in! Punishment! You can't run! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Everybody stand back! Shiver! Wrath from the sky! Let's light it up! Judgment! Rev the engines!
Actually, this is better than Diona. Not gonna lie.
Light it up! You can't run!
Not gonna lie, this is more comfortable, I would say, you know? Let me just like...
Rise with the sun! I'm going in! Punishment! Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, this is definitely better. This is definitely better. Like, I should have used Kachina for one. You know why? Diona is not consistent. And Diona is like... C6 Gaming, Furina. Oh yeah, I don't have C6 Gaming of Mail Flower. Xilonen, Matt. Yeah, definitely. You know why? Because Xilonen has like red shed. That's why she's way better. That's obviously.
The mining echo in song! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the Antichrist!
Silence! Be sanctified.
I want to finish this one with Neuvillette.
A dash of color brings a spirit to life.
Race you!
Showing you praise! Let the world come on! Fulfill our pact! Citlali, eat Papa! Get him!
Let the mighty be humbled. Huh.
Get to work! Strike a pose! Let my name echo and suffer the wrath of the...
Nice and spicy!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Just style. Okay, nice. It's possible. So yeah, Kachina was a key. Xilonen, so yeah, Kachina was a key actually. So yeah, like you know why? like it was a Dreamer's team. Now I have Rosa to like stun this enemy.
You can't run! Burn it down!
Oh yeah, let me try it. Let me try it again.
Rise to the sun! Yeah! Let's light it up! Teamwork is true! Judgment! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
So it's possible without Diana with... Yes, it's possible. You know, like it's better to use Kachina. I just like, yeah, you need to do like, it's actually, if you notice that Kachina is way, you know why? Like, actually Diana Constellation 6 is not so good. Because her cryo application is low, the only thing she good in, like why she is good, it's because of 200 elemental mastery. That's it. So you need to have good timing to do like only bursts, that's it. In this case, Kachina might be better because Kachina gives you buff because of Cinder City, right? So yeah, and by the way, I can do better if I switch my Rosa artifacts from emblem set to instructor set.
Light it up! Everybody stand! Shiver! Light of the blazing sun! Let's light it up! Burn it down! Yeah!
Lights out.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Pyroclastic surge!
Here goes!
You can't run! Rise with the sun!
Drilling down!
Judgment! I'm going in! Punishment! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Light it up! Yeah! Yeah! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Lights out.
Pyroclastic surge!
Rosa, my girl, to hit. So yeah, Rosa. You know why Rosa is? You know why Rosa like is so great? Rosa's cryo application has the same ICD like Citlali, by the way. It's 2 seconds. That's why she has great synergy with Mavuika. But you still can use with arlecchino as well. It's okay, but like yeah. Now it's like I forgot which one is that.
Shower me with praise. Oh.
Out of the frying pan,
Oh my.
into the fire.
Silence! The tides beckon.
It's going to be a nightmare actually. You know why?
Nice and spicy.
Give me some energy.
You're toast.
Settle down! Let the mighty be humbled!
Show no mercy. Lolling, eat Papa. Let my name echo in song.
Out of the frying pan, into
Silence! Be sanctified. Settle down.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of
eat this.
Silence. Let the mighty be
I cannot do it in time.
settle down.
Yoo-hoo! Show no mercy.
Okay. Okay guys, let me just it's so no, you know why? It's the first time I try this team. I will do exactly I will do the same team, but maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, because you know why? Using Neuvillette on the first side, it's bad. I want to try from a beginning maybe. Let me do couple one more this domain. Yeah, it's possible. I just yeah, this. You know, when you see this chat in game chat, kind of distractive, not gonna lie. So yeah, when you see someone right, you need to answer. So yeah, it's okay. Oh my. He's talking about Mavuika, Nahida, Furina, Shogun. No, it's not a great team actually. He's talking about Mavuika, Nahida. This abyss gives 3 smaller enemies and boss. Yeah, you know why is that? It's to make your life more harder. I see, not gonna lie. It's only because of that. Oh my god, I messed up. That's okay.
Bring it! I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time to...
Why citlali is better than Rosaria? Because citlali can use Cinder City set. Citlali has this passive, like this one, which is actually extremely useful. Also, citlali has TDDs because of she is a catalyst character. That's why citlali is so great. So if you compare with Rosa, what you can do, you can give Rosa maybe either tenacity, or you can give Rosa instructor set. Instructor set, I would say way better, you know. And that's it. It's the only let's say external buff, and that you cannot give any set. You still can use actually you can use this set. Because if you know, when a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul burst, it's energy, but after the equipment character triggers a reaction, he can get at least 12% of damage. So it's still 12% elemental damage bonus. You still can use it, but in my opinion, instructor set is better because of 120 elemental mastery. It's ideal that you use skill and go for a workflow. So, oh yeah, like with Mavuika, you know why this team is not so great? I mean, I can give it a try. Why not? Just a second. Alright, it's circled actually, but it's... oh my god. Okay, so what team you want me to use? It's like Furina. Just a second. You want me to use Raiden? And Nahida.
Stay close and you will live.
It's better cause like she has more... yes, definitely. And she has like, not only that, you know why? She is great for arlecchino. That's why, you know, like, oh, if you notice the damage, for arlecchino damage, when I do like with citlali, it's actually different. Because you know why? When you use Rosa, Rosa doesn't have any defensive utility. And it's extremely difficult to use. I mean, like with citlali, you like get that shield helps you a lot. For Mavuika it doesn't matter so much, that's why Mavuika can actually that's why Mavuika is pretty good with Rosa as well, you know, because she gets resistant to interruption, she's okay. But with Arlecchino, no, not even close.
Strike a pose!
Everyone hold hands. Make yourself at home.
Try and stop me!
I see everything.
Shine down!
But Rosa is still okay. I mean, like, if you don't have... let me show you, just like, yeah, okay, like, I still have some... oh, I definitely will keep it. Let me show you. Why citlali is better. Because, well, let's say, if you use, like, team like this... so, yeah, I still, like, I have, like, maybe 10 minutes... so, like, if you use a team like this, it's like, let's say, Xilonen without signature, citlali, arlecchino, and Bennett. Oh, I always...
no need to fret.
I use, like, arlecchino with her signature. So, yeah. You are actually okay. Just let me show you the difference. With Rosa, you get not the same damage, of course, because, like, yeah, citlali has, like, more, like, additional stuff, which is, like, Pyro Res Shred, which is Instructor Scent in this case, you know? Well, it ain't bad. I mean, like, if everyone...
Overruled! Let's light it up!
Golden Troop, the damage without be more. No, it's not. How many hours you play an average? Well, an average only on stream. I just, like, a couple days ago. I don't have enough time, unfortunately. So the more like I do about like 30 or 40 minute session in the morning. Like, yeah, that's it, to do like all the daily stuff, you know. It's about 30 minutes. And after that on the stream. So yeah, I don't, even like on Sundays, I don't have enough time, unfortunately. That's why just like, yeah, it's like 3 hours stream. And you know, like, I need to finish my map, but it's still 72, 51 and 61. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I have no time to do it. So, like, let me show you why, like, citlali is great. Citlali is a catalyst. It's like, she gives me additional 48% attack buff, and also she res shred. And also she has a
If
shield.
you insist on putting yourself to the
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh? Coming!
Oh my, come on. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have enough time. It's
Oh.
like as it was like that transmission mechanic. I hate it actually. It's like, yeah. Anyway, let's give it a try again.
Overrule!
Actually, as I know, like many streamers who stream the game consistently, they play about 10 hours like that. I heard about that. I was like, just for real, 10 hours a day. Like, yeah, it's like, that's why, you know, like more you play, the mastering different stuff, of course, the more like the better your skills. That's obvious. So that's why sometimes I just struggling, you know. Especially like this actually was easy. That's transmission mechanic. It's actually easy, but okay.
If you insist on putting yourself to the
Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath!
The point is, yeah, I missed melt. I missed some melt, but that's alright. The point is, you see, like I just like I didn't dodge like a bit. I just like did all the stuff. I wonder what will Xianyun transformation will be. Oh yeah, about, you know what? I heard that she is going to have teleportation mechanic. That's actually crazy. You know why? Because we already have like flying, climbing, swimming, kinda hovering, all of the stuff, and only left is teleportation mechanic. That would be just nice.
Let's light it up! Get to work!
Now let me try with Rosa, and you will see the difference. It's difference not in damage, difference in like how comfortable citlali is. Because actually you get the melt, and it's kinda not the same, but
I hear you've got a job.
okay, finally I have somebody. So yeah, it's actually so terrible because you need to do dodge. Citlali? What? Xianyun? Oh yeah, Xianyun's a girl. Yeah, I missed some melt, that's why. Xianyun is it's like, yeah, she is like yeah, she's a girl. Loli.
If you insist on putting yourself
Bring it! I'm going in! Shiver! You can't run!
You see, like, the damage is the same, time is the same, but you need to do some dodge. Without dodge, that boss did one-shot you. It's actually, like, yes, citlali gives you more damage, obviously. If you melt, citlali gives you 300k, Rosa will give you 220, something like that. So it's a huge difference, but let's say Rosa is still okay. The problem is that shield. Xianyun, yeah, Xianyun's a loli. Yeah, you need some dodge. Xianyun, yeah, Xianyun is a loli, and she is a polearm character and electron.
Everybody stand back! Yeah! Punishment!
Let's say it's not a bad damage at all, right? This enemy is a little bit dumb, you know why? When you're close to them, they cannot hit you. When you just on a distance, they just like destroy you. So yeah, but damage is okay. Still, like Rosa is still valuable. Oh yeah, you mean like new character Lan Yan? Yeah, that's why I think Lan Yan is going to be actually not bad. Oh my god, not this defense, come on, oh my god. Anyway. Trash game. What's the heck, like why I don't need this stuff? Oh my god, it's always like that. Anyway, I don't chasing anything actually. But still, when you get something like that, it's so frustrating. Alright, so let's do... Yeah, let's create one. Oh yeah, Lan Yan, I will build that Lan Yan. I will try to get like... Yeah, I'll go for Lan Yan, like when I choose a 4-star character. Alright, now... You know what, I maybe will do instructor set, like glad set. You know why? I will try to get... Oh my defense again. Oh my god, that's terrible actually. Okay. Rip, yeah, double rip. It's not one rip, actually it's double rip. It's double rip. That's crazy actually. Alright. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Maybe I can get crit rate on this one. Yeah, just imagine like I got like this when HP was circlet, not so useful. Its elemental mastery is actually incredibly useful. Especially for citlali. And this defense. Damn bro. That's terrible. Okay. Alright guys. This is it for today. It actually was fun, not gonna lie, but I will try that Neuvillette team again. You know why? Because even though Neuvillette is not so great for this spoiler base, you actually can use them on second half. It's actually possible. DPS Xilonen? Yeah, kinda.
Everything is negotiable,
kinda, yeah.
except overtime.
No, crystals, yes. I have a lot of crystals. I just crazy. I'm so crazy with like catching all of them. Not all of them, but yeah, like kinda like a lot of them. Alright guys, thanks for joining. I will be, no, by the way, tomorrow it's not a stream day, guys. So yeah, I will be online on January 21st. Just keep that in mind. We still have time because, as you know, like, yeah, like we will get arlecchino's banner by the time I will be online. So yeah, let's say, yeah, it's alright. Because yeah, tomorrow it's kinda like... thank you very much, Mirak, thank you very much. And yeah, thanks for joining guys, and bye bye. So yeah, just keep that in mind, tomorrow is not a stream day. I will be online on January 21st. Alright guys, bye bye, and thanks for joining. Bye bye guys.
Welcome. How can I help you? Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Truly is fascinating. Hannah, I will make you better.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Monster